scene's growing for. We're
Yeah,
bringing it
no.
back.
No, we need.
Yeah.
I need Blazblue.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good game. I haven't like felt motivated to play it in a while, so it's nice to come back and
I fought you a few days ago. You still have it. At least enough of it. You still have enough of it.
Yeah, I mean that's what a lot of it's what I played before I played Exert. So I played a lot of Blazblue. But this game's really fun. Celica Mirror?
It is going to be the mirror, yeah.
This is either going to be really boring or really brawlic. There's no
I was expecting the second one. I'm expecting.
I think it's probably going to be really brawlic. They're probably going to be trading DPs because her DP is armored. This game.
What?
Is that uppercut?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was her DP.
Yes, it's her DP. It's armored, but it's only, I believe, armored if she has her resource. So the way she works is that she can gain lost health. She regains lost health based on using her drive. So when she pulls like a big orb out, if she has missing health, it fills that with potential health. So she can use that again to heal her, or she can use it on empowered special moves. So like her DP will become like a fast armor. Yeah, that's her DP.
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
it.
Round start.
Yeah. Okay. I like Nelu kind of going for a little more neutral at the moment. I think that's nice, but I think we're gonna bust out pretty soon. I think overhead, not blocking. All right. Yep. Get a resource. There we go. All right. Keep it very simple. Oh, not blocking the cross up though. What a mash. That's kind of a dangerous like fireball to put there though. Pretty minus in that situation. Okay.
Resource.
Yep. That was kind of a goofy dive kick. Okay. Whiffing DPs. That's fine. You have a lot of life to work with. You gotta block this cross up though. Alright, there's the DP. So if that's the full, so she can charge that move. If she charges it or a bunch and counter hits them through it, it's a fatal counter. It's full charge. So it's like a massive starter. You gotta like watch out for it.
I mean, that already looked like a potential giant combo.
Yes.
But I think that was just a normal counter.
Yeah, it was just regular counter that time. Okay. Yeah, this character kind of focuses really heavy on like basic strike throw, but she has really strong neutral more than anything. You can see her backdash. She actually shares a Murakumo backdash. So characters like Mew, Izanami, she has that as well. Not a puppet character though.
Oh, roll forward, got
I was
caught.
saying, I was wondering if this character's a puppet character.
No, she's not. She's not a puppet character. She is that 5B, that big like boot that she sticks out. Yeah, right there. That just got DP.
Oh my god.
That one, yeah, that move's pretty good. It's kind of spaces out kind of far, flows in and out.
Yeah, they look like, because there's Carl and there's Relius. They also have these puppets with them, but they actually play like puppet characters.
Yeah, so Carl is like the dedicated puppet character, but Relius is kind of like a half puppet character because he doesn't really have to worry about the positioning as much. Because when you think about characters like Zato or Koromaru, what do you call it? Ken and Koromaru and like Persona, they have to like position the puppet like behind them, and they have to use it by holding either down forward or down back or maybe using specific moves. Relius kind of just summons them behind you.
Yeah,
he doesn't really have to like care about moving as much. Yeah. Relius is like a much lighter puppet character, but he still is. So give him that pass. All right, swapping back to swapping to Platinum. I like the color. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, the colors in this game always are fantastic. I think this game does a really good job of giving a good variety.
Okay, we're sending it over. Like the aggressive play. Okay, we're blocking it, and we're safe.
Yeah, good block on them.
I think if you IB that fireball, it is quite unsafe. So we'll look to see if Megu can make that happen. Yeah, see? In that situation, you lose your turn right there if you're Celica. Oh, man, it's just to hit the bubble. Kind of funny. Okay. I would like to see Megu kind of wait for a little bit and start tossing some up. Because, like, doesn't have...
We need you to play Duty.
Okay.
We're getting an off-stream match. One of our commentators is leaving us.
Yes.
Just saying, playing more patient, throwing the items, because they have the bullet one right now.
So currently they don't have an item set up. That's kind of the problem.
Oh, you're right.
They need to set up the item first so that they can roll for their next item. So now we got him set up, so now we can actually toss him. But haven't really seen much of that yet. That's kind of one of the key things about Platinum is being able to shoot pseudo-random projectiles. Like you can see what's coming up next.
You have an install too on her, right? That like buffs them all.
Yeah. So she has an install that lasts like a specific. I don't remember how long it is. It's something like 7 or 8 seconds.
Oh, immediately got it that time.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Has the combo? Nope.
Not quite.
Okay.
The cross under might have also messed with her.
I'll pick up either. Big counter hit.
It's a staircase.
Like that. Just going for the big slams. For the stack. Ooh. 60? I don't remember. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, fatal countered. Damage coming out. Maybe go back to... Oh, no, you still have one item left.
Cool. All right, using the 5B to try and space out, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to...
Yeah, Noah's going to take it here. I'm assuming we're going first to 2s until,
it's first
until
to 2.
finals.
I really
the
hope
whole
it's
way
not
we'll
first
see.
to 3. first to 3 pools for this game is... I mean, this game's already kind of long. I think this game tends to run pretty slowly compared to like a lot of other fighting games.
I
but
can
it's
see
like,
it, I think.
A lot of it is just the defense is...
That's what I was going to say. There's good defense, but also like characters can have really long pressure sequences that are you just have to hold.
Yeah, a lot of it you have to hold. A lot of it's just like staggers, looking for specific responses out of
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I mean, busting out is not as easy in this game, but in a lot of situations you're not really too pressured to like bust out basically.
Yeah.
Like barrier being on a separate resource than being like, say like gear where you have FD.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not taking
kinda helps in
your meter that you use for all your offense as well.
There's also no risk in this game. So like you're not really punished for blocking per se. Like, I mean, you'll lose barrier and like, I don't know, I guess that's the worst of it, right? But it comes back like over time and it's not too hard to come by as long as you're playing safely.
Yep.
It looks like we're getting Adam and Akito. Remember who Akito plays in this game?
I think it was Mai.
Okay.
Mai, and then I think I saw Adam playing earlier. I can't remember who he was on.
Easy Eye?
Yes, it was Easy.
I was gonna say I was talking to him earlier. He said he's probably gonna play Easy Eye, but actually he's traditionally a Celica player.
Oh wow.
Playing a lot of Celica. Yo. They're getting more commentary.
How many Celicas do we have in this bracket then if he also is a...
Apparently a few. Yeah.
Apparently Adam, he might be on Izuyoi, but he also can play Celica.
Makoto.
Oh, I
Makito's
have
playing
seen Akito
Makoto?
play Makoto as well.
Oh,
Hamiya
goodness.
Gaming.
Yeah, okay, there's Easy Eye. Color are you picking? Miller? Estimate? We got... Oh, pick your third option. Alright. I have no... I don't have any ideas of how this matchup would go, because it's not a common one you see. You don't really see Makoto very often.
Yeah, not a common character.
No, I mean, she's like... She functions. That's kind of where I'm at with her. She's like fine. She's just kind of power crept. She's
That's
kind
the
of
way I see it. Yeah.
She's kind of power crept. She gets good reward if she gets the right counter hits, but I think as long as you know what she's doing, I don't think she's very scary. A lot of instances. She's got some really gimmicky weird. Don't know how to deal with them. They're kind of tricky. She has like a really like weird like overhead low stuff she does, and she has like mid overhead Gatling strings that she can special cancel into lows, so like she can mix you up on that, but we'll see how much of we see that today. Okay, grab checks. No
Gets
knockdown.
Caught out.
Yeah, that's that big punch, that big turnaround punch you're in. That's like it's like an armored like overhead. It's really weird, but I believe it's really easy to make it. Remember how? It's like some way to make it. Very awkward move. Right. And I'm already in Excel mode. We'll see. Get any knockdowns or get any damage on the board. Teleporting. So if you look at the bottom right of the screen, the way this character works is that she starts in base stance, Pink Sword, and any of her special moves she does on hit or block will give her those little stocks, those little stars that you see at the bottom. And then when she goes into green mode, which is the flight mode, she gets a Morgan Air Dash. So she gets Morgan Air Dash, and then she gets to teleport behind her projectiles that she shoots, and also just teleport.
But in that form, she's consuming those stocks, right?
Correct.
So you have to start in the base form and try and get some up.
So she only consumes the stocks when she uses a special move.
Correct.
Okay.
So she can be in flight mode for forever, right? Effectively. It's just all about...
But
Super
she
not gonna
gets
get
some
punished.
really scary mix in that flight mode. I always used to see people, I think, throw projectiles and then choose to teleport same side or other side.
Yeah. So you can choose to do same side or left right because she has an empowered projectile that kind of fans out, so she can use that to cross people.
DP.
And also being a Morgan Dash character, right? Having the ability to high-low from basically anything.
Exactly.
Powerful. Just think Ino, but if Ino was a much more standard character and had like much more standard movement and approach and just standard like neutral buttons or neutral control. Good speed to catch him out the air. Right? Choosing not to punch the fireball right there. Makoto's key mechanic is being able to charge her drive. So her drive is like a big punch and it is timed. So you have to like, it's kind of like a rhythm game. Yeah, you can charge it up to level 1, level 2, and level 3. And with each level, it punches harder.
Which is stances, gets the flight going. Nice mix.
Oh,
Punch.
big punch, yeah. Nice DP. Also, she confirms combos off her DP.
And yeah, I was like, when you
that's
have
like,
the
that's
stocks,
like a, that's
right?
like a
Yeah.
combo starter. It's
Yeah.
really strong.
Isn't it good damage too?
Yeah, no, she does a lot of damage. We're going.
I can't be mad
Trans
because Susanoo does the same thing with 50 meter. Like it's a really good starter. His DP.
Yeah, her DP in particular is also pretty strong too. On both sides, so you can't really cross her up. Yeah, very strong. It's got reminiscent of like Jin's DP. Although Jin has like.
Yeah, I was gonna say his counter, his meter DP, or his meterless DP.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jin has like just really good
It's your
defense. in
favorite
general,
flavor of DP.
Yeah.
I hate Jin. I'm a Jin
The
hater.
character's really fun to play.
Because
I love playing that
you would
character.
think Ragnar looks like he's supposed to be the more brawlic Shoto. In my opinion, it's like not a chance. It's 100% Jin.
It depends. It depends. I mean, like Ragnar's really good at like calling you out for like really good options. I think Jin kind of gets to play a little more neutral control in a lot of ways, but his offense is explosive. He gets to ambiguously like overhead or low you.
Yeah.
He restands you a lot. So almost a good combo. Get the pickup. Going to transhand
throw.
throw.
Overhead.
Oh my.
A counter hit up.
Ooh, big counter hit. Fun fact, when she hits that super, she has another 50 meters, she can actually teleport forward and do super again.
Wow.
She gets double super. Very good. She's an incredibly good character at cashing out. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice
Air
air
throw
throw.
from Akito.
Oh, combo though. Combo. Every character can combo their throws. Oh,
Double down.
down.
Hey, they're trying to
Wow.
speedrun the bracket of it, making it easier on us.
Hey, final round.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think if they double down again, I think it just makes them play another round.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I don't think this game has like actual draw games. I've never seen it.
It'll definitely be a rare sight.
Oh yeah. Very slow, Ren. There, yeah, that's the empowered one.
Yep, the empowered fireball.
Yeah, shoots out 3 of them.
Those overdrive.
Overdrives.
Woo!
RC.
Ashen. Oh my god, I forgot. Easy Eye also has like a low profile 2A. So that little low kick that she does, she can low profile a lot of moves. Especially low profile the Makoto's big charge punch.
Yep. Another jab check.
Safe.
Gotta
DP
finish
back.
our food on the combos though.
Oh, 5A punish? Got hit 5C. Gotta get
All
you
right,
big damage.
Adam's gonna take it.
Yeah. Staying composed. Struggling to find a real like strong hit.
Yeah, and Akito, I felt like Akito was finding a lot of hits, but he wasn't quite able to always get it to the knockdown.
Yeah. A lot of I don't know, I guess poor starters, basically. There's a lot of like 5A, 2A, that's not capitalized. But still finding the hits. Next.
Looks like it's Mikey and Younglove.
Young Love. I don't know who Young
I don't know either. I thought
Are they from Milwaukee?
I don't know.
I think they're a Madison player. I believe now I'm digging up lore that I'm not sure on, so you can't fully trust me. My understanding, I'm pretty sure they're a melee player. They've been playing some other stuff too.
Okay.
I've seen them play some Strive. They played Faust when I've seen them do Strive.
Great.
Not a bad Faust.
Okay, well, hopefully they don't play Arcane.
I've not seen them. I've not seen them play this game though, so I have no idea who they'll be
We'll see
pulling
how
out.
this goes. Yeah. Interesting to
Mikey's
see.
gonna be on Rachel, I'm assuming.
You think so? I remember last time he was playing Izanami, but I think he did want to commit to Rachel.
He was blabbing Rachel in the corner, so I'm assuming he's sticking
That's
with,
cool, yeah.
with her.
Rachel's a really cool character. She's
I
probably-
always find her really fun to
I think
watch.
I think she's probably my favorite character to fight in this.
Oh wow, really?
I think she's well. I play Azrael, so like I get to murder her for using Lobelias like at all, right? If I'm correct and I'm like ready on the strings and everything, it's really hard for her to
Ragnar.
like. Oh, I like it.
Okay.
I like Ragnar. This matchup
Ragnar
also
Rachel.
is like tricky. This is a tricky matchup for Ragnar because like Rachel has a lot of really good options to kind of force like Ragnar's like standard approach. So like he has a hard time getting in for an instance, where like being able to toss like a Lobelia and then just float it up with wind covers the entire like approach where she can just like wind up to the top of the screen and like Ragnar just doesn't have the tools to really like catch her easily. So he has to play very patient.
And that's what we're gonna see. I mean, we haven't really gotten a good explanation of it yet, but we'll see it here. Down in the bottom screen on Rachel's side, we're gonna see those 4 wind stocks. She'll pretty much be able to push everything on the screen in like, is it all 8 directions or 4?
It's 8 directions.
8
yeah.
directions, right? Yeah.
It is a 8 directional wind attack. So anytime you see
Those
throwing
gusts.
projectiles.
Yeah.
Fun fact, she can also wind herself backward. So when
Yes.
she does a backdash, she can wind backwards or wind upwards and escape. But yeah, she uses wind
there we
to
go.
Just fly.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I think she's so fun to watch for that.
Yeah.
She gets these tricky overheads too with it.
Yeah, she also has some best-in-class neutral almost as well. Her 6B and her 6A are incredible. 6A being the anti-air. That's 6B there with a little like fork and knife that shoots out.
Yeah.
Her 6A is like a big cat punch that reaches up and over behind her head. It's kind of like Susanoo 2C, except
Yeah.
it's armored.
Turn here.
Nope.
Nope.
But it's kind of like that
that's
cat
what it
punch.
is, yep.
Yeah, so that cat punch is incredibly good because it's not only is it head invul, it is armored, so it can be used. So it can,
Speaking of flying.
yeah, so you can just fly around. So this is one of the tricky things. Also, now that there's bat on Ragna, when the Lobelia hits character, will actually put a bat on there, and then she can summon big lightning from
At the bat's locations.
Yeah, right, and from the staffs as well, as long as they stick it. Yeah.
George coming in
George the-
clutch.
There he is.
George the 13th. Everyone loves George.
Oh, went for a fake overhead.
Yeah, tried to go,
Tried to
for a
go
tricky
low.
overhead. Yeah. Rachel's
Young
mix-ups
left
are
catching.
really powerful. She has really strong high-low.
Yeah. Mikey kind of low on the wind right now though, so he's trying to play patient.
Yeah. Ooh,
Cross
uses the
up.
lightning, yeah. Yeah, one of the tricky things with dealing with a lot of like the lightning stuff is that if she does the air version specifically of the lightning call, it's actually wildly plus. It's not very plus on the ground, but if she Tiger knees it and is airborne for it, she's like upwards of like plus 24, something like that. It's like really, really strong. So that paired with her high-low with the wind is powerful. Oh, man. I'm having some trouble, I guess, like getting any good hits on Mikey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not an easy character to catch.
No, definitely. I would like to see things like, I don't mind JD there. I think 5D. It's like particularly really good if you're like close enough to the goal.
That makes sense.
It's
got a big hitbox.
It's giant, right? Like in that situation, I think 5D would have actually hit, and if fatal counters if it counter hits or counter hit. So it's like a big high reward, but it's got to be careful. This super in particular is really goofy because you'll kind of just see Rachel's throw it out, kind of like
It
that.
does a lot of chip damage, right?
Well, so not only does it do a lot of chip damage, it actually refreshes her wind. So
Oh, I've never noticed that
Yeah,
part.
so she uses that to get her resource back. So
Yeah.
she trades it. Yeah, it's really powerful. Very good super. And she also has like the super lightning.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. 6A. Ooh, nice. Good IB on the Lobelia right there. Gotta be careful. Yeah.
Blue beat gets bursted.
We're just sitting down on the ground. Uh-oh.
Mikey overdriving, goes straight into Exceed Excel.
Yeah.
Gives him active flow at least.
Yeah, active flow is really nice, especially if you want to get your burst back. I mean, he's probably
Exactly.
not going to need it. He's probably not going to need it this round. It's looking like a...
Yeah, but what it means is if they do happen, if Young Left was able to clutch that out,
Right.
Mikey would pretty much have burst at the start of the next round,
Right.
and Young Left would have been stuck in the water for a while.
I want to say Ragna is a character that's kind of... he's got all the tools to succeed, and he has tools to make the comebacks, too. I mean, if he's got... Especially if he has overdrive, a lot of his combos he can end in Devoured by Darkness, which is the Claw super, and he'll gain like 30% of his life back, like just off that alone. So if he's doing like a full combo off of it, he can gain all that life back and make a comeback happen.
Yeah.
You'll see it a lot in higher level tournaments. You know, you'll see tons of Ragnas like make that comeback if they're really about it, right? If they're really good. But Ragna, pretty dedicated, like mid tier. You know, he's got it all. He can't
You're
really
up,
complain.
Buckaroo.
Which one, me?
Yeah.
Okay, he said you're up
He's
to
up.
the crowd of three
I look
people.
you in the eye.
Yeah.
Hard to see what
Got it. I mean,
All right, he's gonna be up on stream.
definitely seeing that there.
Yeah.
The Ragnar seeming not to really have any leeway in terms of the health, like the low health pool.
Yeah,
just
so
evaporating.
Ragna being, I think he's tied for the lowest health character in the game. I think he might be tied with Tao. I think Tao is also pretty low. But I mean, that's the point is that he has a comeback with his drive, right? He gains all his life back if he gets the proper hits, and he drive special. So really powerful. We're gonna see Susanoo. I don't know who he's fighting.
I believe he's fighting Chimpo.
Chimpo. Okay, so Chimpo plays Naoto, but
He's been learning Azrael.
I taught him
Yeah.
today. today
I
was,
told him his 5-minute Azrael might not be going far in bracket, but if he's going for it,
Yeah, if he's
Yeah,
going
that's
fast,
a losers
Yeah.
bracket, right? Yeah.
yeah.
we're here for fun.
Dude.
Yeah, I was teaching him some stuff this morning on Azrael. He has an okay grasp on like Naoto stuff, so we'll see. He might just stick with Naoto just because it's what he knows. But I think Azrael. I was talking to him about it because he obviously plays Slayer in Guilty Gear, but he was a bit intimidated by just like feeling like Azrael might have been a character than he maybe gave him credit for. He's not. Azrael's considered one of the easy characters in the game to play, like just at a base, right? Just picking up the character. I'd be interested to see who he decides to stick with. I think he's starting to get the idea.
I know he did play casuals against Jelly-ish. I think he went 3-0. So I don't know
maybe
if
not.
if we're going to see the Azrael, but either way, we're going to see some character where he's going to be high.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, Naoto, that's the other character I play.
Yeah.
I play
There you
Naoto
go,
on the
yeah.
side. It covers for a lot of Azrael, like harder matchup. It's really nice to have him in the pocket.
Are you on Naoto now or Rack?
Huh? I play whatever I
Okay.
feel on the moment. But I still mostly play Azrael, but I do like playing Naoto a lot. And since I've been playing Hitbox, I've been trying to pick up Naoto again, like kind of getting used to the because inputs are kind of fast.
Yeah.
So they're not too bad, but you know, you gotta practice it.
How does leverless Naoto feel?
Slightly, it's probably just biased because I've played Sick Naoto for a long time.
Like, are we running all of on stream?
Hold up.
Crabinello and Adam. Running Moonbear and Jelly right. Even all these.
So I guess we're just waiting on matches. I think Mikey has to play something right now.
On with that, seeing Potato Jones versus Chimpo. There we go. The names are swapped. Scores are reset. Here we go. Winners quarters.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on. I know he's already getting his big hit. Yep.
Wow.
Good use of overdrive right at the beginning. So good thing about overdrive, especially when you cancel into it like that in a combo, makes it so you cannot burst.
Yes.
So that's really good lock off for him. Just wants to get the specials that he wants. Overhead. Already got leveled up dash, so he gets a actual combo starter. It's not just a knockdown or like a state bender. Very strong, very useful. Yep, like that. Already got his momentum. Didn't get the combo finish. Might have been able to do special super. Actually killed there. Actually got half of it locked. So
Oh, wow. Very dominant round there from Potato Jones.
yeah, I like to see. The main thing you want to emphasize against Susanoo in this matchup is.
Yeah.
So Naoto is a very quick character. He's got the ability to just be in and out really easily. Got a pretty fast dash, decent super jump, and just jump. His jump normals are generally pretty good. Yeah, he's kind of just a little more standard of a brawler, right? He just wants to get in and frame trap you a lot, but he can use his movement to kind of deal with a lot of what's. Fortunately,
Wow.
dying right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
A quick 4.5K to seal the deal there.
Yeah, and he gets the cool outro. That outro, he'll still do the animation for it, but if he hasn't unlocked sword, the sword won't be there.
Oh,
but since
really?
since he unlocked sword there, it was actually in the win screen. So it's
Absolutely adore the attention to detail. This
Yeah,
game is so full of love. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah, Blazblue is a really cool game. It's I mean, you know, many years in the making with this game, right? Like this game
Indeed.
came out in what 2015, around there.
I'm not sure.
I think it was 2015.
Even earlier. I don't know.
No, well, CF specifically, I think 2015. Say, I had only ever played it a little bit in arcades, like way back when. But
Yeah.
this game has like a ton of attention to detail, especially in the later characters too. See a ton of that. Oh, let's get back to the game.
All right, here we go.
The
swap to Hakuman, yeah.
Hakuman switch. An interesting choice. Ooh, 6E, I like that. He actually managed to slice a 6A from Potato Jones. The 6A is one of Susanoo's like main projectiles. It's just like a really fast full screen projectile. But
Yeah.
Hakuman, one of the cool features of him is he can slice projectiles with any of his sword normals. And
Yeah.
they become projectiles and they give him his little stars at the bottom. That just kind of represents his meters, or his meter overall.
Yeah. Do you notice the meter is very different?
Yeah, so it constantly builds upwards, and his special moves cost meter. So that's kind of the trade-off, right? He
That makes
always
sense,
has
yeah.
meter that's building all the time. Nice anti-air.
An anti-air, yeah.
Yeah, looking really dominant. Right.
And a Rebel 2.
Yeah, Chimpo on his last legs right now. Just has to not get it, not let Potato Jones get stuck so quickly. I think that's the key thing. You just gotta zone him out for a little bit. Ooh. 2B.
Yeah, big whiff punish. High reward, not quite finished up.
Okay, well,
That's
I managed to
fine.
drop the combo, so that's good for Chimpo. Otherwise, I was gonna say you probably want to burst this.
Yeah.
Whenever you see Susanoo do Crush Trigger in a combo, you know he's going for specific special moves. Probably not let him get those. Best advice against Susanoo: don't let him get going.
Yeah.
Don't let him get his special. Nice counter. Like the 2A staggers. Yeah, keep it safe. No 2C. Got an
No anti-air quite there.
Yeah, Susan not really known for his good movement, but rather his giant normals.
Yes.
So, that's something you can kind of take advantage of if you're Hawkman, right? Just like, pretty slow. Oh, manages to go low. That's gonna kill.
That's gonna be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting the Grand Viper. Wasn't paying attention to it.
You saw there, Chimpo trying to kind of exercise some big normals of his own, but
Yeah.
Potato Jones is just completely ready for it.
Yeah, it's tough, especially with Susanoo, because Susanoo has special moves that are special / like buttons that are effectively as big as a lot of Hawkman. I mean, he's taken Hawkman, right?
Yeah.
Like he is part Hawkman, but like
Yeah.
he's got moves that are similar in range and generally higher reward, because a lot of his moves move him forward.
Yeah.
So,
Hello, you're up on stream.
All right.
all right, appear I am a loon or not. What? Okay. All right.
I'll hold the fort down, don't worry. All right. We got Crab versus, I didn't hear who the other name he called was.
Nelu.
Nelu? Okay, so it'll be Celica versus probably Azriel, unless Crab wants to get a little crazy on us and go something not his main. Which, I mean, he does have the right to do.
All right, Jason, you're gonna teach me this game.
I'm going to teach you?
I'm getting in here.
Sure, yeah, I'll talk. I mean, I'm not... the Crab is 10 times more knowledgeable than I am on the game.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds good.
All good. So we're gonna be so this is gonna be Crab and Nelu. Crab is probably the favorite.
Yes, 100%. He can beat us all with our eyes closed, probably.
I mean, he's just here to get his here to pocket his time, get his paycheck.
Yes.
Yep.
So, but I'm excited to see. It's just great to have Blazblue here again, bro. I'm so
It's a good
excited.
day when we're playing Blaze.
It's such a good day,
I feel like I don't have room on this couch because your ego is just.
bro. I'm glowing. I'm glowing, bro.
It hurts. I'm getting a sunburn.
Celica versus Azriel is who I'm expecting. Azriel, really scary character. Crab could do a much better job explaining to me. I didn't see what
It's
color.
like
he
a
always
black
takes,
and
he
red?
takes the
No,
dark
yeah, he
green.
has-
I don't remember what theme it would be.
When
but-
I was watching him earlier, he was using the Slayer skin.
So, I mean, this character, very scary, very high damage. His big drive gimmick is that he can mark you high and mark you low with some of his normals, his drive moves. And if he hits you then again, if he puts the high mark on you and he hits you again with one of his overheads, he can cash it out for a lot of damage.
Oh.
So there's this like kind of Babe Ruth thing where you can call your shot, say, hey, I've marked you overhead, be scared of the overhead, and he can either go for that overhead or he can go low. He also has the pass-through dash, so he can do a little bit of left-right mix. And you'll see probably a lot of jump cancel cross-ups from Crab as well, because he's just very good with his movement.
It'll be interesting. It's interesting to see how Nelu does, because given that they just recently picked up the game, and Crab is the certified Milwaukee 2010s gamer.
Absolute goat. Absolute goat.
Yep, immediately gets a good positioning here.
Wow.
Gets the low seal. That's one of those seals you'll see. And so then there's one that you'll also see on the overhead.
Yeah, the red is the
DP.
overhead.
Nelu finds their way out of the corner, about even on health here.
I'm taking it slow. Gets
Ooh,
an
overhead.
overhead. This
The
should
big
this
top
should
of the
cash.
Wow. I really didn't think it would convert.
No, yeah, this game has really good conversion ability. You'll see it a lot. Every character as well can combo off their throw. That's something I think you won't be used to from Strive or Granblue.
Exord. A bit of Exord.
Every character in this game is just a common. Ooh, follower goal mints. Let's go.
Wow.
We love to see it. Especially when
was a nice
when we're
backdash.
watching Blazblue as well. It's a great time. That's the overhead
Time
seal now.
mark on.
Yep.
Watch out for overheads.
Gets a cross up there. Catches him.
Ooh.
Cashes out the seal.
No.
Cross up again.
big damage
Oh,
in
doesn't
there.
quite get the conversion off it, but 5 seal, take it.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
I think Crab started to figure out how Nelu plays the game.
Yep. He's getting comfortable.
All right.
Crab is the type of player where as soon as they got you down, it's very hard to come back.
He's good. I always feel like, because I've only played him in Exurd and Central Fiction and stuff like that. These are I think all the games he's very comfortable with. He always seems to have a really good grasp of the layers and does a good job of
Next.
catching you out as you try and pick other options. He'll already be ready for the next layer.
Already on the next layer.
Yeah.
Layer chasing.
He's psychic or something. I don't know. The times he's air thrown me in Exerd
He just,
for just like air teching.
Oh,
is
no.
Nice.
you had to say air
burst
throw.
baiting. He was burst baiting so
Yeah.
hard there. That's awesome.
Ooh, doesn't quite get the confirm there. Oh!
You can like
Long
so tell
stab.
by the way he plays that he's a seasoned player right here.
Exactly. He just, you can, a lot of times with Central Division players, you'll see it. They just move very smoothly. This game has a lot of really quick movement you can do, and a lot of small things you'd like to do with that movement, like flashing the barrier when you jump to make sure you're safe in case they throw out a button.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you'll just see from these veteran players be very comfortable doing. Stay same side there. Gets the low seal.
Below.
So what do his seals do?
He cashes them out. So you'll see, we haven't seen some of the bigger damage routes, but like pretty much what Celica just did with her DP, he can do that by cashing in a seal sometimes.
And that seal
Yeah.
just stays on them.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it
stays
times
for-
out eventually. I forget when.
It's
But
about like 20 seconds.
yeah, see,
20
just
seconds
went
and
away.
a
It's a
90
pretty
second-
long time.
Yeah.
It's a reason, but I believe if you hit him,
But there are some
maybe I don't
situations
remember.
where it's like, oh, I opened them up, but now I have to change my routing because I don't want the seal to disappear. before
exactly.
I-
You want to save the seal for the Oki maybe, or for whatever's
Yeah.
coming next.
Yeah. But Nello's actually puts himself in the corner.
Yeah, Nelu doing a great job here of putting up a fight. I like this. He almost has
Ooh.
around
Go back
here.
down.
DP gets baited. This is a big
And
counter hit.
that's
R
dead.
sees it. Yeah, there's no way you're living this.
Boom. That combo had only just begun. I'm not even gonna lie. That was like the halfway point.
It was just, and that's the thing you see. Like DP punish, he does his big C button into
If you're fighting
immediate RC early
Yeah.
too. He
If
just
you fight
he knows the
Azrael-
optimal routes. It looked like.
any situation where Azrael has a seal on you and they hit you once, if they have a good route, you are completely cooked.
There's a lot of characters that can do that sort of damage.
Is like,
but yeah.
is like the B&B has like more and more earlier parts to it. So you're like, I learned the ender of the B&B, and then you go back to front with learning the B&B. It's funny.
He's a really cool character. I've always found him really cool to see.
Gameplay.
We didn't
too.
get to see some of it. He has some other really funny gimmicks. You'd think he'd be kind of bad against zoning, but he has pretty much like a stance he'll do where he can absorb a projectile, and if he does, he gets a really strong projectile he can throw back at you.
Ooh.
So he's the ultimate tyrant.
Speaking of
Actual
Azrael,
gold
where's
material.
Azrael?
Yeah, where is one of our resident Blazblue players hasn't been out for a little bit.
The one of two Madison Masters won.
Yeah, me and him, we money matched for
Who won that one?
He did, but in my defense, I'm not gonna make
was
any
close, it was
Jones.
I think it actually was close.
It was close. It was close. It wasn't a good set between us. We were both making a lot of flips. Is really the best way to put it. Kari and
I think it's Ratsume Squeaku.
Junie. Oh,
She's
it'll be
cheese to meet all of us.
my versus 9. This is gonna be fun. Kari, I introduced to this game, and he has become addicted, and I've never been happier. He's showing up the fingers. 9 the Phantom.
It's messed up.
9 the Phantom, a really fun character as well. Can be really frustrating to fight against, but I think the thing that makes me fall in love with this game so hard is every character's mechanics, like their unique mechanic that they revolve around, really makes them each play very differently. And so 9's mechanic, she has a very unique Gatling system. Instead of having to do A's into B's into C's like everyone else, she can pretty much press any strength button that she wants, but her A's are water, her B's are wind, and her C's are fire. And based on the last 3 elements that you've blocked, she has a spell that she can use. And so she's pretty much building her spells through her block strings and then casting them for mix, casting them for damage, casting them for conversions.
So not exactly this game's Asuka.
Kind of.
A little
I guess.
bit.
It's the spellcaster.
The fun part about
Really
this
cool.
character is that each of the spells are all wacky.
They're all
None
yeah,
of them are
they're all
like
really
that
fun.
normal.
There's a couple like normal projectiles, but usually that's when you
like
have one or two elements.
So if you have like 2 of the same one, then it'll give you something boring like a projectile. But if you have like
if you mix elements,
weird mixes of elements, it'll give you weird things.
you'll
like
get a
certain
meteor,
set play
a tree,
projectile,
a fairy.
the tree.
Kari loves the mirror. We might see the
one
mirror
where it's like
come
got
out.
the land, like swim all over the ground, and you get like flipped up by it.
Yeah, I think that's the tree. Is that what I'm thinking? It like
Yeah,
does
probably.
two root
The
attacks. They're both
timer.
low.
If I see the timer here, I'm gonna be
The
screaming. if I
timer is
see
a little bit of a bait, but it's a really funny one.
I love timer. That is the funniest move.
So there's a lot of really cool things we could see from Kari here.
While he's waiting for Junie, he could boot up some Monster Hunter World. Oh no!
No, come on, don't
Monster Hunter
don't
Wilds?
trick the man. Fortnite.
Lock in everybody.
I know this setup has, DP tag.
And Junie, I'm expecting to be playing Mai, but I think she also had talked to me about how she's interested in learning Ragnar. I don't know if she's taken the time yet.
Ragnar Aura Farms.
Yeah, the one thing she told me when she was in this bracket, she says, I don't play this game. Oh, there! I had to say the magical words.
Jay's trying to bait me, bro.
Not
Don't worry,
true.
Jay. I'm not gonna be tricked. Don't worry, Jay. You're
Rage
no
bait.
longer the
Jay,
birthday.
his ego is
Rage
at
bait.
an all-time high.
I'm in a
You
great
can
time
bring it
that
down with one fell swoop.
You can't hurt
Rage
me at all.
bait.
You're no longer the birthday boy. I don't have to be kind to you, but I wish you nothing but respect. Okay.
It used to be believable.
But I'm probably expecting her to be on Mai, a really cool character. I'm pretty sure it's the last character that was added. I started playing this game after all the DLC came. They're pointing at me.
Oh, that's wild.
I think that
They're pointing at. I don't know who they're pointing at.
They're pointing at you at home.
You!
Oh my goodness.
You,
I
Jason!
half expected her. I wasn't sure if she mouthed BB tag. She is one of the people that always tries to force me to play BB tag.
Tries to. I have video evidence that I can... Oh, wait, I might... No, I have it. It's in the Discord. Video evidence of you playing BB Tag.
Not a big fan of BB Tag, honestly.
BB Tag's biggest hater, some say.
Oh, fine God, he said. No, he's hitting me with the fine God.
Wow. Wow.
Kari, knowing all my weaknesses.
The players, the chat room, the casters, all of them are against you, Jason.
Everyone's against me. It's fine, though.
He's used to it. He plays chip.
I'm used to the hate.
It's okay. I know the truth.
To be honest, I make myself too easy of a punching bag.
I know the truth that BB Tag is actually whack.
He gets a thrill out of it.
Nobody
No,
plays
I
that
don't.
game.
It's not my...
Yes! Cyan Horse! Cyan
Yo!
Horse, please!
Cyan! Spreadsheet!
Oh my god, Cyan is gonna win this or I'm gonna freak out.
Please, Cyan. You
If
have the
Cyan doesn't win
mandate
this,
of heaven.
I'm going to crash out.
They're drinking... Oh, they got the horse soda.
We have to defeat
Check
white
out
supremacy.
horse test racing on Twitter. Check
have
out
to
horse
defeat white
I have
test
no
supremacy.
idea
racing on
what's going
Twitter.
on. I have no idea what's going on.
We're done with white
I'm trying to
supremacy.
steer us back.
It's
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
okay,
what the
okay,
heck
bring
is
it in,
bro
bring it in,
doing?
bring it in, bring it in.
I'm steering us back onto Blazblue. I'm good. I didn't know what was
Crush
going
white
on.
supremacy. It's crush white supremacy. It's Cyan time.
Okay.
You know what?
Cool.
It's
That's just a
generational,
weird talk on
inspirational
stream.
statement.
That's just a weird talk on stream we don't gotta go through.
I'll fucking
Jason.
If my goat doesn't win, I will
No, don't,
never
bro,
bet
they're
on
good.
horse racing again.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I don't know. This will be a really fun one, I think. I think, as I said, I'm pretty sure she's the last character that was added. So she's got a lot of like.
I thought it was Jubei.
It might have been Jube. That actually sounds potentially right.
Jubei's
too.
like the only DLC
She's one of
character
the
on
later
Steam.
characters that is added. Is at least what's true. And one of the things I know is they seem to make her. Okay.
I got it.
They tried to make her. She both has this like pretty low skill floor, very easy to get into.
Yeah.
But still incredibly strong at the higher level. Has a lot of really good tricks you can get as you like get better at the character.
Both of these, you say?
I'm talking about Mai specifically.
Okay.
Nine, I think has a little bit of a skill floor, but honestly also has a lot of good stepping stones because you can kind of like slowly introduce new spells
Yeah, and
to your routing and stuff.
but 9 also
But-
has a very high skill ceiling with a lot of the
A lot of tricks you can do with
spell
9.
stuff.
Junie immediately. Junie immediately
Rock.
overdriving, but doesn't block the overhead rock. That's one of the tricky spells. You'll see Nines use it a lot. It's probably her strongest spell, I'd say. Gives
Good
her
one.
It's a tricky overhead. I'm pretty sure it's plus on block, and it gives her full conversion. Goes into Farioki.
Very.
Good blocks from Junie, but doesn't get the block the third hit.
Activate timer.
No, he has the timer spell, but he knows better. Gets the full conversion here. Oh, quite small drop at the end. That super's a little tricky to punish because it jumps her back, but it should still be punishable, I think, by
I
everyone.
sense fear. I mean, like, the timer would have just been awesome.
Kari has been really trying to improve at this game, so I think he's trying to keep it as solid as he can.
That
And that's exactly what we see here.
Water is A, or is it B?
A is the waters.
A.
I believe B is air, and then C is fire.
Because JA is just wacky.
I think of the J2A is the big
Yeah.
one. That's that one that kind of hits low enough, and so you'll oftentimes see them do a super jump J2A. Nice, big damage. And that spear is one of Mai's like really big telltale like moves. Oh, the super catches! Because she can call it out again to make it redirect back at her, so she can do these kind of tricky double hits with it.
Timer is on.
Timer is on. Shimpo is so happy. Immediately it goes away. I wonder why. It's
my
probably because it's
God.
not a very strong spell.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one.
It puts a little bit of fear. The thing is, if once the timer does go off, it's this giant super that is unblockable unless you barrier. So Good thing barrier is a pretty open resource that you just usually have access to.
No, it's
Oh,
unbeatable.
Kari throwing out the mirror. It ended up reflecting a spear.
That mirror put the work in.
Kari loves the mirror. I'm assuming a little too much, but
I mean, in a matchup where you have a character like Mai who has that type of projectile, the mirror can put hours in.
ooh, Kari trying to get tricky with these dashes, but that
Good air
that spear
catch
doesn't
into
care where you are. It
freaking
tracks really
sweet
well.
combo.
Yeah. Super reversal. Oh, he kind of gets a small
Out of
drop
the
at the
Oki.
end. Still went for fairy.
I feel like you could have made that safe if you just blocked and let the fairy.
Yeah, the thing
do
was,
work.
I think he usually wants to end those combos with his 3C, the fire sweep, and that's a hard knockdown into fairy. But he I guess might have dropped it a little early and still
spell?
decided to go for the fairy.
Goddamn.
That's just a normal special she has. Quarter circle back C. It's kind of a slow overhead, but if you're not aware that it's there, it's very surprising because she just kind of stands there and then punches it. So if you're not familiar with the animation, I think it's not something you're expecting at all. Counter hit to
Yeah.
start, gets to the rock, blue beat, but still gets bursted. Catches the roll with the 2A.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Mai has a lot of little tricks to her too. She's got those projectiles. I think those ones that go on the ground, I believe, are lows. You have to
Really?
block them low. Yeah.
Like Sagat.
I'm like, once again, everything I say in this game, there's a 10% chance I'm wrong.
Hey, for me, it's like 75.
But I'm pretty sure on that one. Goes for seed. I think he accidentally got one
There
too
it
many
is.
spells in there. Yeah, and so both of those are lows as well. Kind of a tricky spell.
Wow.
You should be able to set up unblockables with it too with the right
Oh
setup.
my
Oh, if
God.
you hold the spear entirely, it becomes unblockable. Kari wasn't ready. He was
Just
barrier
being-
blocking, hoping. I don't think he realized.
I sense fear.
Oh, he wanted one more C normal before the fireball. So he would get meteor. Yep, Kari trying to block it out. Still gets caught here. Juni doing tons of damage here with just the mash C.
Whoa, this conversion is great.
No, Kari.
Oh, and it's
Okay.
blocked.
Look,
Oh.
Kari having
I
good
don't know if
awareness that
that's
time.
punishable.
Kari, it is. It's just weird because they jump back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it always is, but I don't know. It's a little tricky too.
I wonder, like,
I don't blame people for missing it.
do
on
you
their
know
first
if
few
Kari's
attempts.
like really active thinking about like what spells are in what order, or is it more of just, oh, hey, that's the spell I see it in the corner. That's the spell I want. I think it's
He's pretty aware at least of his. I'm assuming at least of most of his 3s. I don't know if he's aware of all of his 2s. So he is pretty aware of like spells he's looking for and trying to get
Yes.
to. And I've been seeing, because I've been fighting him a lot lately, I've been seeing him start to get really clever about it, where he'll like have the meteor and then still try and do a couple of
Mirror.
normals, but do them in the right order to keep the meteor active. Because it's like first in, first out. When you have 3 elements, the next element, the oldest element you get will
Yes.
be the one that slides out. So you have to
So-
make sure you keep pressing them in an order.
I don't know if that if that stays as like conveyor belt in the mind.
Exactly.
Because that would be.
But I've
like-
seen
that would be
Kari has
really
been doing that.
advanced.
I don't know if he's super consistent with it, but I've been seeing him doing it. He's been improving a lot of this game. And it's really cool to see. And we're potentially on set point here. It's been a big back and forth. Kari immediately bursting. That's denying him an active flow this round. This is, I mean,
The first round was really dominant, or the first
bursting
set
back.
was really dominant. So
yeah, I believe
us getting here, I feel like it's a lot more even.
Rain
than when we
cloud.
started.
not
Oh,
quite
there it
ready
is.
for it.
Oh, but
Doesn't
no
go
combo
into-
off
unless
of
you
it.
hit her. The super blocked it. Or you have to run up or something. Press a big normal.
I don't know. I could already see my walking back. It seems safe.
It's got a lot of recoveries, but I thought I remembered. Or it's like something. There's something with it. It should be punishable by everyone.
Okay.
It might be that it has less blocks than you think, is maybe what it
Yeah.
was. Oh my goodness! The
Oh.
super eating through the spear, still being able to combo.
Dang.
Wakes up.
Is that reversal?
Mashing? I don't think so,
Oh,
but
well, there it
it
is.
worked for Juni, and
It worked.
unfortunately, then Kari still closes it out, takes it 2-0. But like,
Players are great.
Ratchet and Squeak were taking rounds, I think, on both games there. It was a really good set from
Yeah.
both players. It's just some good Blazblue, and you're seeing it right here at Isthmian Gaming.
I love
Love to be it, bro. I'm so happy. It's a great day to be alive. We would love for you to squeeze in, Crab, because you did great, Junie. Junie flicking me off despite me being nothing but kind to her.
All right.
Jimpo Jellyish. Okay, so I'm expecting it to be Noel Naoto, maybe, but both of these players I've seen playing a couple characters.
Jellyish plays Noelle in this game?
I've seen them on Noel, and then I've seen them on, seen her on one other character. I forget which one now.
I have no idea. I mean, I guess Noelle makes sense.
She was styling. I think it reminds her a lot of Elfo, is what she was saying.
It's very.
But has
similar.
like a lot of cool, flashier moves, like the gun spin and stuff like that. A lot of Noelle's got some really cool animations to her.
Gunspin's really cool. I really like her 2TC is awesome. It's where it only works if they're on the ground, and she just puts 2 shots in them and then dash cancels it. So she can dash cancel and get combos off that. It's like one of the coolest moves in the game. I think that move's so cool.
A lot of 2-2Cs in this game are really cool to me.
Ragnar's
Terumi's is the one I'm thinking of.
Terumi's is stomp,
Just
right?
to stomp
he
him?
stomps you a bunch of times. You got to mash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ragnar has the restand that wall splats you.
Yep.
And then, what else?
Jin? Doesn't Jin have the...
Yeah, Jin has second Jin.
1,000
yeah.
cuts?
So that used to not be a 2, but that actually used to be a C mash.
Good. They should... Hey,
They turned
if
it
we're
into a
patching this
2C.
game still,
Yeah.
I have a suggestion for Susanoo Seal 6. Can we get that thing
Can
off
we get
C-Mash?
No, not quite. Not quite.
Please, for the love of God.
Not quite.
I'm just asking for a patch. No worries, no worries.
Something like that, yeah.
And for it to make my combos easier.
Yeah, Noelle's cool. She's a cool character. I played her a lot in Continuum. She'll be a little button trouble. I
Either
don't
was
know.
it was a button check or button...
Yeah, it looks like they didn't change their buttons. Yeah.
Yeah, I see, because I only picked this game up after it was kind of like already done releasing all the characters. But everything I'd heard about Noelle is that she's paying her for her crimes in older games. So she's
She is
not
paying
the
for
strongest in this game. But
She's paying for crimes in the first 2 major versions of Blazblue.
I heard she had infinites, is what I think it was.
Yeah, so she had. Well, they were pseudo infinites. They weren't quite.
Oh, okay.
They didn't quite go infinite the same way as like
Carl did, yeah.
Carl went infinite. That character went like for real infinite.
Yeah.
Noelle had just incredibly like long combos off of like anything, and they were the main thing. The reason why people kind of thought of it as an infinite was that it's just like the same like 2 moves over and over again. Because she would do the 2-2C is what I was talking about. She would do 2-2C dash cancel 6C, and then she would 2-2C again. Her 6C also had a dash cancel on it that she could dash into 2-2C off of. So they did take that away though. She doesn't have that dash cancel anymore. A lot of characters lost their dash cancels as the games went on. Ragnar used to have them too. Ragnar used to have 6B dash cancel. His like overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to have really cool routing off that, and he had he also had 6C dash cancel, so like the 2-hitting like forward.
Yep,
move.
yep.
He used to be able to dash cancel that. It was so cool. Ragnar had some of the coolest routes.
Interesting.
But yeah, okay.
RC's immediately.
RC's the Fenrir. That's funny. Tempo's trying to figure it out. Okay.
Gets around it.
Yeah. Isn't that Naoto JC? That JC is so good. It's really good. It's like incredibly good, especially if you like jump with it. Like it's all like horizontal. It's kind of like you seen like Honda do like jump heavy, heavy punch. It's kind of just like a wall. That's his wall, right? Can't really contest it. Nice, good 5A mash.
First, Delia Shear.
Yeah, kind of an expensive burst. It's not really gonna do too much, but yeah, bursting in this game is very different from in Guilty Gear.
It always seems like, because my understanding of it is it seems much more costly than it might originally look. Because you don't, when you overdrive, I think you start at like 3 or something on your burst meter coming back. So you start with like about a third of your burst coming back, and you still have access to active flow. If you burst, you lose access to active flow, and that's a major way to get your burst back.
Yeah, it's that, and it also kind of hurts your comeback in general because active flow really helps your supers. Like your supers do a ton of
Oh my god.
those mashing out astrals. Because there's gaps here. I don't know where they are, but
We'll
I'm
find
gonna
them.
mash
We'll
reversals
find
on
them.
them. Yeah, we'll find the gaps.
Yeah, and characters just have really strong buffs when they activate overdrive as well, and that's like huge for comebacks too.
Well, yeah, a lot of times it changes the way your combo routing works, and a lot of times your abilities too. Because like, I can speak for my characters. I can't speak for every character because every character gets all types of wild stuff. But Azrael gets to apply weak points on block, which is really funny.
Susanoo, it always feels so important because it gives you all your seals. So if you're ever really, if you can't, one of the hardest things with that character sometimes is characters who play really strong and safe neutral can just stop you for so long from getting your seals. And it's just so suffocating if you don't have your DP, you don't have some of this other stuff.
Just the wrong gunshot.
Yeah.
Jelly's just kind of getting a good feel of like what specific like chain revolver follows. That's what her drive's called. It's chain revolver.
Yep.
Yeah, finding some of the better ones for specifically what Jimpo's showing in neutral, using a lot of the evasiveness, because they usually have different bouts of invul on them. So that'll be like foot invul, 4D is body invul, some of them are projectile, but yeah, she's unfortunately running into the same problem that Elfel kind of runs into. Reversals are really good against this type
There's
of
a lot of gaps in those Rekkas, and people will just mash on them.
The main thing is that she has to exercise 4D. I don't want to say that too loud, but like 4D is your body invul one. It'll be so she has to exercise that a little bit more. But Ooh, big trade. Yeah, definitely not something you want to trade on. That is a pretty unsafe move from Naoto, so I think Billy's just kind of getting caught out mashing right now. Be punishing some.
Oh, 2D caught.
Fair break, like that. No techs. None of them at all. Good
No
block.
way.
That's gonna be
Nice.
hard to punish. Yeah. Yeah, some of Naoto's moves are a little tricky to punish, especially his supers. Divine Smasher is only -9. So if you barrier it, he gives a big enough gap to be able to DP back. So don't barrier Divine Smasher. Yeah, all right. Chimpo going up 2-0 over Jellyish.
Yeah. Pretty quick there.
I got Oh, Chance shouting me out?
Yeah.
What's going on, Chance? Yeah, I'm on the mic today. That's going to be on the mic. This is the one game I could probably talk about for a while. That's true.
Oh, yeah, we got Exert later, too.
Yeah, that's later, though. How many do we have in that? I haven't checked in a
I
while.
have no idea.
I'm in it.
Yeah, I saw. Last I checked,
I
it was
decided
only
why
like
not.
me, you, and Junie.
Why not?
I can.
Yeah, I wanna.
We gotta get a couple people.
Yeah,
we
hold
might
on.
still have some people coming
I can
in.
check. Yeah, got it on my phone.
Yeah.
Who's up next in Blazblue? Okay, cool.
Mikey had. They were doing casuals on the side, so they're a little familiar with each other's game plan now, probably.
They are gaming. Yeah. Yeah, Mikey's been making a big push to play a lot of older anime games. Been playing a lot of like MBAC.
I've been seeing him play a ton of Melty. It's been cool.
Yeah, it
I've
is
been
cool.
enjoying it a lot more than Tekken.
Yeah, every game's kind of in limbo for some of the newer games, but I mean, always good to play whatever's around. If people are interested in playing other games, I'm always pushing for that.
Yeah.
I love.
It's a good time.
I like fighting games, so let's see. Yeah, like we have Kari and Nelu already played. Oh, I'm up.
Oh.
I guess I'm up.
Okay. We got some MVC2 games coming in. All right, get in here. We got some room. All right. Crab versus who? Who's Crab fighting?
Kari.
Ari? Ooh, 9 versus Azriel.
Now there to help.
We should be fine because right now this is the only match that.
Oh, yep. Yeah, can you get the door? Thank you.
Sorry.
There you
Or
go.
at least, if I'm doing my math correctly, this should be the only match we can run.
I'm excited for this one. Kari, I don't think has ever fought Crab yet, so it'll be a new experience for him. I don't think he has any Azriel experience unless he's been playing games without me.
Oh, we're
Not
gonna
that I'm
go
aware
Girls
of. Yes, I think we just got 2 more.
players. Okay.
I
Josh, you get the chance.
Select your character.
Yeah, I think you have access to it, Regina.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with it. It's fine. We'll keep showing our glowing faces.
Oh, this is our podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the Blazblue podcast.
Is that
Oh my
Madison
goodness,
FGC podcast?
we're
Yeah.
in a.
So the Susano character.
No, so I was saying because I didn't know this. Crab was telling me this. A lot of the Mash C inputs got switched to 22Cs, and I'm like, Susanoo still has one. Why didn't they switch his? I would love for them to switch his because it's so frustrating to me that I have to
Yeah.
God forbid you have a problem.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yeah, well, and it's I can keep complaining about it, but I'll
We should give all of his inputs as mash inputs. I think that's the solution to balance the character.
It's balanced because I have to unlock the seal.
Sure.
Seals are more unbalanced than Rachel Wynn.
Ooh.
Rachel Wind, you get at it's max at the start of the game. You
I don't know
live
what
in
you're
line.
talking about.
It's a resource. So it's
There's
okay.
no way that
It's
matchup's
okay.
good for my character either.
I've never even seen
sounds
Rachel
miserable.
gameplay. I can't
I
judge.
think if
It
I
was up
said-
earlier. Mike
if-
was up there.
if
I don't think I was looking. I was walking
it's fine.
around. I gotta get my steps in.
You'll see. All you have to know. All you have to know is George the Frog. Okay, that's all you got to care about. When you see the frog, you pog. Okay.
Greatest soldier out there, George.
So real for that. George the 13th. 9 the Phantom. Oh, it's Ragna. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I
Mr.
assume
Blazblue.
very
You
rough.
played roster today.
I mean,
See,
I'm
I'm assuming he might also just like Ragna more into this because Azrael, I could
I
see
was-
struggling in neutral.
I was just about
And-
to say that I feel like this would be a very rough matchup for Azrael because 9 can sit basically full strain high low you.
Nine's whole gimmick, in my opinion, is just her insane control of neutral. Her dashes that you're gonna see, those have a ton of iframes on them. She can cancel it into a second one, which she can go in 4 different directions.
I actually really like the 9 Rachel matchup because it's just both players playing keep away and jumping the whole time.
But now Kari's getting the full conversion here. Gonna go into Faraoke. Doesn't quite get any mix off of it. Okay, let's crab out.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oops. Yeah, stream it from here.
Oh, they're just going for it. We're good. Going live. Oh, a little too far for the Knight, or for Crimson Raider to connect. The mirror for all of Crab's many projectiles. I think he has one.
Ooh.
Oh, this is going to be a really good combo.
This will.
Picks up.
Another
boom.
one.
You're not done yet. We're going to the sky. Oh, drops it before the come down. Gives Kari one more chance, but this overdrive is going to give him a lot of momentum here. And a ton of health, too. In overdrive, I believe he gains more
unfortunate
health
drop.
back from all his
Ooh.
DP.
I believe that is overdrive.
The one, I think one of Nine's weaknesses is her defense, from what
Yes.
I've seen. She has some awkward mash buttons. They're her 4 buttons, so like her holding backwards. A lot of them are 6 frames, but they kind of have a weird hitbox, so I've been able to like jump over them a lot by accident. And she only has access to her DP if she has a spell unlocked. She needs to spend the spell to DP. So if you catch her without a spell or as she's using one or something, she suddenly just won't have anything.
I like Kari's. They're just trying to move around and move.
Catches the, and see this exactly. Caught the meteor, so now no spells coming here. So once this knockdown hits, Kari's in huge trouble. He's got really poor options here for defense. Gets immediately caught again. Dash cancel. Pick up.
We're not overdrive.
Distortion.
I'm thinking of
Distortion
Strive.
drive. Super to finish it out.
Yeah.
Crab taking game 1 pretty
Nice.
quickly. Yeah, it has to. I feel like it has to be Azrael neutral. Probably has to be terrible against Nine. I can feel it as Susanoo all the time with my delayed dash.
Yeah.
This matchup, but I don't play other characters well enough to pry them on this matchup.
I've only played this matchup once. I've watched a bunch of it though.
Ooh, the 5D getting caught.
I was the luckiest I've ever been in a set when I was playing against NPCs 9.
Oh, okay.
I somehow blocked all the spell over.
Did you know that they were coming, or like that they existed?
I knew they existed.
Okay.
But it was just like, I'm like, I haven't been hit by an overhead yet.
good
I'm just
DP.
gonna block overhead or standing. Like, oh, I just got hit with the overhead. Or
And
blocked
here
the
now he's
overhead.
got the lows. Those are lows.
Ooh.
Oh, gets the burst baited, but not quite getting a confirm off it. Good block from the meteor. Wind spell, getting some zoning in. Oh,
Unfortunate
drops the combo
drop.
for the round. Gonna have to find one more hit here. Still gonna be really hard for, especially without overdrive, for Crab to come back here. But if there's any way to do it, it's this sort of start. No dash cancel there. Another good hit. He's getting a lot of health back now. This actually, with the meteor, I think this should just be enough.
Yeah. Oh,
Burst comes out.
very smart.
Kari
burst.
wants the round.
Or not necessarily smart. 'Cause one more round left at least.
Yeah. But if you want this round, I think this is a good way to make sure you get it. Oh my goodness, the dash forward and RCs. DP,
No
that was I think
punish.
that was CDP.
Ooh.
From behind the mirror. He throws one final win normal.
Very good defense. Alright.
Really good from going for that super jump air dash back, wait as for round start. And see, this is what Nine's just so hard to catch. He's already full screen again. But catch her Crab does. Dropping the route a bit. I think the dash cancels that time. It's low. Crab's getting a lot of mileage off his 5B. That's one of
Ragnar 5D,
Ragnus.
a meme
That's
for
the
Yeah.
people joke
The
about
Jesus
that button.
kick?
It's such
Yeah.
Lucilius 5M. Scrambler. Action.
Ooh. Ooh.
Great use of the super.
Stylish.
forcing his way through. Set point now here for Crab. Yeah, I see a chat message talking about the sprites for this game. This game is gorgeous for how it's like an old game too.
It's
like
almost 10 years. almost 10
2013
years.
or something.
Yeah, it's
2015.
Almost, it's
I
almost
think it's 13.
it's almost been a decade, or almost.
It's somewhere around
It's-
10. I forget
it
now.
Either came
But
out in.
it's a gorgeous
was
game for its
2012.
time. I think
I
the
could've sworn I heard someone
animations
say
are
almost 10
so
years.
good.
I know original.
Yeah.
I don't know about.
Meteor confirm coming here. Oh, getting a small drop. That would have been really nice to get to the Oki at the end there, but this is looking like a really scary round now. Crab still has access to this overdrive if he
Ooh,
wants.
Nice overhead.
Oh,
Okay. So, trying to go for style?
Okay,
Oh.
just goes overhead.
Oh,
Still
drops the
doesn't get the
combo,
conversion. Clock? There's no way. I refuse to believe Kari won
Oh,
clock.
yeah.
And there we go. Exceed Excel.
I believe now it's
Closing
going to be
around.
me and Adam if Adam is not in the grand final of MVC.
Oh yeah, we gotta. Check.
If that is
the
the
bracket's
case,
gonna be cleared up.
we're in a bit of a pickle.
We don't have other games to run here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I will be back.
We'll see if we have to go to a
Wait, we
short
got Crab and
break.
Kari. Wait, no, we just did them.
We just did Crab and Kari. He's calling the match that we just finished. We'll see what we can get. We might have to wait a sec or two.
It'll be interesting to see.
Love seeing it. Was it? Do you not like Azrael neutral in the 9, or is that why you picked Ragnar?
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's kind of
I think
expected.
it's pretty bad. I think Naoto's a better matchup, but
Cool. It was
Ragnar's
cool to
cool.
see.
It's cool. I dropped a lot of the big actual enders.
That's fine.
Still
though.
getting used
Getting
to
back
it all.
on it. Yeah, because you used to
This
be a
is
stick
new.
player, right?
Yeah, I primarily play stick, but I've been learning hitbox.
Cool.
So I'm the most killable I've ever been.
Now's my time.
Yeah, now it's
Now's my time.
everyone's time. Everyone can kill me now. So, but I've been training it up. Gonna be running mostly hitbox from now on. So
Cool.
hitbox is good. It's fun. Mainly work that's been pushing me to work on it more because it doesn't mess up my wrists as badly to play box.
Oh.
So
Smart.
yeah, only got one pair, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Got to work with what you got. So keep them healthy. But
We were just saying we're gonna see. We might not have a game to run for a bit if Adam's in grand finals for MVC2.
oh, is he in grands?
Or
Yeah. Checking.
that's what I
okay.
thought they were on winners finals or something, or grand finals or
Yeah, I
something.
can check bracket right now.
So if Adam's, I think the one guy we got now holding up the rest of this bracket.
I see.
So we might have to
Oh,
stall
okay,
a
no,
bit for
it's gonna
time.
be Adam. Like,
He is out. Perfect.
Cool. Got a match then.
Sounds like I hear him pressing buttons too.
Please select your character.
I've been really Akari I got him addicted to this game about a month ago now. I've been so happy with how quickly he's been.
I was gonna
improving.
say he's not bad.
He's been doing good.
Yeah, he's getting the proper setups and everything. He got the most important setup, which is the ferry. You need to get your ferry setup down. That is really important. And I think just needs to pay a little more attention to the roll tech situation, right?
Yeah.
You're able to catch rolls a lot of the time with 9 because you have moves that just reach so far. But a lot of it is like watching the neutral tech as well. That's like one of the big things that messes up a lot of 9's pressure, especially with ferry. Kind of goes for more manual setups in that way, and if you're not prepared for that, then you're gonna get bad Oki a lot of the time. So, but yeah, 9's a really cool character. Happy to see more people getting into this game. She's really cool. She's like one of
Really
those-
unique. Very unique.
I would
in my
I would
opinion.
never play her personally, but I think she is like one of the coolest characters in this game for sure. Right, getting not Susan.
I was gonna be so excited.
Not
I was
Susan.
gonna lose my mind, man.
Easy and Rachel. Be fun.
It's Mikey, right? Or
Yep, it should be Mikey Adam. Mikey might have
Yeah.
walked away for water now or something. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I hear Mikey's pretty scared. I'm curious how this matchup goes because Rachel's zoning, I feel like Easy's teleports should get around a lot of that zoning.
Yeah, there's the only I would say this matchup is like closer to even. And the little, very little I've seen of it. I've only ever really watched like a lady fight this character before.
Okay.
And in very
Celica.
much older versions of the game. But yeah, Celica swap. Not bad. Celica's cool too. Mikey's back. Go back to the mix.
Keeping us guessing back here. Mikey's
Yeah.
not even there to get mixed by it yet. This is just us.
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Yes, someone in the chat saying they love you and me are the only two people I think here that appreciate Susanoo.
That's cool.
Okay, just kidding. Crab's with me too.
I would say
I love to
Susan's a cool
hear.
character.
He's a cool character.
I like I've matched some Susan from time to time. I was learning him a little bit
Fun
like a
character.
couple
He
months
was
ago.
when I first like touched Blazblue.
And you-
Started playing really.
Such a fun guy.
I'm gonna say you hit 5B at round start, and then you're like, wow, I can hit 6. I can
I'm
hit
like-
6B after this too.
Yeah.
What?
I'm like
on.
5B, 5D, 2D
Yeah.
overdrive. I'm like dopamine.
I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This character's fun. But looks like we're doing a
Button
button
check?
check. Yeah, button checking. Not into it yet. Sure, everything's good. All right. And now they are ready to play the video game.
Mikey, I think I've only seen him on default Rachel. I'm just kind of surprised. I feel like Rachel's
She's
got
got
a
some
lot of
good
good
colors.
colors.
Yeah, she's got some really good ones. I don't know. I like her default too. Her default's pretty strong. So.
Nothing wrong. It's a nice little black cat. It's
Yeah.
a nice.
Yeah, she's got like the rabbit.
Does George change colors? I can't remember.
No, George
No?
doesn't change colors.
He's
George is always green.
Always green.
George is always green.
There's one constant in life.
Mm-hmm. It's true. George is always the 13th. His title. Oh,
Trade round
big
start.
Trade, just dashing in. Their corpse run. I'd be surprised to see that in Blazblue Bowl games. Almost gets the proper pickup. That combo is pretty tricky because you have to win them down and then you have to use her JC,
Jump
which is
cancel?
like so her JC is like a really big umbrella that kind of floats in the air. Like it's a really good like ground to air move. So like if they're right above you, it is like a god anti. Really useful for combos as well. But the combo's a little tricky because you have to like win them down as you're hitting them, so you can float them at the right height, which changes on some characters and changes on the situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, depending on where they are and where you hit them. So character requires a lot of like really minor adjustments that like, minor like timing adjustments. Part of what makes this character so on top of having a resource to move, right?
Yeah.
So and really odd movement, right? She kind of floats. She's a very floaty character. You gotta be careful. Oh,
that
that's gonna go
reach?
straight through.
It
Yeah,
does, but
it's not gonna matter.
Those little animals don't go away on hit.
Nope, they'll keep flying. All right, we'll trade. Not gonna get a stock from that. Not cool. Didn't know that.
Oh, from
You trade
trading with the
projectiles.
projectile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trade
that's
projectiles.
interesting.
Oh, no punish though on the 2C. That 2C is really interesting. The big cat chair.
It's armored, right?
Yeah,
It's like a
armored.
pseudo DP
I think
is
it's
kinda what I think it is.
I think it's either frame. I think it's frame 3 armored.
Okay.
It's very fast, but I mean it's frame 3, so like you can still meteor, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not careful, I mean she can do that, but it's really unsafe on block, and she also doesn't really get a real combo on hit without spending resources. So like it kind of just pushes them away. You hit them, even on counter hit, you need to spend wind or like RC to be able to get a confirm off. So it's kind of risky to go for a lot of the time, but
It's
if
still
it
a
works, it
strong
works.
tool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
it's still a strong tool to represent. It makes people get double.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not
second
gonna
guess themselves.
yeah, if you're not gonna get a clean meteor, if like you're afraid of something in pressure, it's still
Yeah.
good for that. All right, astral on deck. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen.
We got a lot of staffs down too.
Trans Am gonna get a little bit of invul from this. Oh, are you trying to call out a grounded approach there? Wins the bats down at him, but doesn't go into that path. Uh-oh. Ooh, little frame trap. Yeah, Rachel, she has like a couple really good like neutral buttons, like 6B, like we talked about earlier, but a lot of her buttons are very like special use case specific combos. Needs like specific hits, like you'll see 5C and that has an auto combo on it, 5CC, and it sends them far away and sets her up for wind upwards Lobelia, like that A Lobelia.
Yep.
There. So she's kind of has to pay attention to the kind of hits she's getting so that she can set up for whatever she wants based on like screen space and where you are, where you hit them, that kind of thing. Good air dashes in from Adam. We'll see some adaptation from Mikey around that.
Now he's just feeling comfortable just setting up the stabs from full screen.
Yeah.
And the bats are coming now. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, winded them downwards and Adam just air dashed at the right time.
Ooh, nice.
Cornered.
Uh-oh. Yeah, teleported. Put yourself in the corner.
Yeah, it's always risky stuff like that.
Yeah. I like to see more Morgan dashes come out instead of just regular air dashes. I might catch. No, okay. I'll see if Mikey was backdashing. Backdash is kind of weird in this game because it's not strike and bull. It's throw and bull. The only character who has a strike and bull backdash is. But Rachel has like such good like backdash options with wind, so that she can just like fly away from like half screen, right? Like so, it's really hard to catch her. But see if that comes into play. Like he's just to content with just like kind of running away.
Yeah, look at this.
But he's got no wind anymore. He's gonna have to find a super or something, or just a kill.
Or just
Yeah.
touch it.
Works for me.
Actually ran out of barrier as well, so it's a tough situation to be in. You
Yeah,
can't,
it was in danger.
yeah,
So,
yeah. When you run out of your barrier, you get put in danger, so you take more damage, and you can't block air unblockable moves anymore. So like any grounded normal, not any, but most grounded normals are air unblockable, and you need to spend barrier to block them in the air. So, ooh, a big fatal. Oh, I'm not gonna get the combo though. Unfortunately. Okay, teleport behind it, but just wanted to get the screen
instant
space.
overhead, not quite getting the conversion, but now both players trading back and forth a lot here.
Yeah, getting kind of weird hits. Not really knowing what to do. Yeah, not a lot of wind on Mikey's side, so not going to be able to really confirm this.
Oh, that looks like it's catching the backdash. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just I
Wants
forgot
the
that super
wind
hit symbol.
Yeah, it did. I forgot the projectile
Yeah.
went straight through it.
Yeah. All right, full stocks basically. So that would be as good a time as any to spend them, right?
Yeah, get in that.
Getting
There we go.
get in go mode. Trans Am. All right, cool. Got the little bits with us.
Overdrive. He's just throwing it all.
Yeah, I mean he wants his win back.
Yeah.
Win back. Yeah. Well, the other key thing too about betrayed. Yeah. Rachel Overdrive, when she's in Overdrive, she is gaining wind back automatically.
Yeah. Just
So
over
that's the
time.
other thing too, is that like, that on top of the wind, I mean, make sure you have a surplus of it, right?
Exactly.
Especially in neutral when your health is that low, your Overdrive, you gain more time off of it, the less life you have. So
Yep.
he had the full 8 seconds of Overdrive there. You looking clean.
Where are we going next, Bryce? Who's up?
Looks like it might be you.
Okay, every time winner side.
If Judy and Jordan are done with their marble match, it might be
Okay.
Oh, since it could be me, I'll go run.
All right. Where am I in bracket right now?
Where does final?
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Wonder who I'll play today. I don't know, maybe I'll play Nato, or maybe I'll play Azrael. Probably Azrael.
Azure looks cool. I know I've seen a couple people play him when I watch brackets.
Yeah, he's a pretty common character. I play all the common characters.
Yeah.
I don't play the weirdos in this game. I mean, there's a lot of them, so I mean, you'll see a lot of
the
them.
Blazblue's a weird cast to me from a sort of outsider point of view.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's not
really unique characters.
consistency, or I mean, I don't know much of the Blazblue lore,
Hmm.
but it's just every character looks super cool and unique. I like that.
Yeah, everyone kind of works off their own character-specific mechanics. Some of them are more straightforward than others, but they kind of inform, the kind of character you're going to be a lot of the time, especially if like there's a lot of really good zoners in this game. There's like really strong like space control. There's really strong Oki in general. Junie and Jordan. So we'll probably be getting, I think we're going to get him back on commentary, but yeah, we're almost getting along good in this bracket.
Yeah, glad we got it today.
We're moving.
After someone talking about it so much yesterday, everyone's, it's nice. But me getting getting into Blazblue, it's nice seeing other people do it too. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the big things that I always say, like, if you want to learn a game, I mean, it really helps to have a lot of people around your skill level to kind of help learn the game with you. So,
Yeah.
Started getting my commentary. What's going on?
Not much. I'm mainly hopping back because Junie doesn't want Potato Jones commentating hers.
No?
Yeah. Apparently too much shit talking.
I see.
No, we're full. Never mind.
Oh, we're full.
Junie was saying that I was going to make fun of her.
Oh, my
I'm going on
goodness.
I'm going to be
It's funny. Yeah, we're moving along pretty nicely in the bracket. Moving along faster than I would have expected. I mean, last minute we had like a bunch of entrants. So yeah, cool to see a lot of people learning the game. It's a really cool game. I've played it like a lot pre like COVID. I was getting pretty into it, but it's cool to see a lot of people trying it out now. See, who does Junie play again? Junie plays Mai, right?
Yeah.
Mai, yeah.
I think she's been trying a different.
Okay.
No, you are right.
I mean, she plays Mai, but I mean, she might be trying a different character. I mean, there's so many different characters in the game that play so like wildly different that like you can find like different flavors of other stuff that you would like in other games.
Did Junie just tell Jordan to... Is that what happened?
I don't know. No idea.
Yeah.
I guess so. So we'll see Tager today. Tager is like I don't know, there's something about him where I'm surprised that people kind of latch onto this character so much. Like I find that a lot there's a lot of people. Well, what's that?
Talking about Tager?
Yeah.
I think it's just because some people are just so like
Grappler pills?
Grappler pill, is that what it is?
They like refuse to play.
this is like I love grapplers. I mean I play grapplers / half grapplers, so like I get it, but I'm also like, this guy he's so rigid for this game, I feel like. I don't know, maybe rigid isn't the right word, but it feels like what you're allowed to do versus other characters feels so much more limiting to me. Granted though, he pushes out the damage, so that's his best feature.
Ooh.
I got the chance to play against Acid Tager a while back.
Yeah.
Actually kind of interesting how that Rachel Tager matchup. Because Tager just, when he gets that gauge full, it's just, he has access to that full screen projectile.
Yeah, Sparkball, widely known as probably the best projectile in the game, just because it pierces all other projectiles. Yeah, there we go. So it's a full combo starter if you got the combo. but it goes through other projectiles and it's incredibly fast and it anti-airs as well. You can have like it's two versions of it. He has an air one, like or one that shoots diagonally and one that shoots forward. And it's like a full combo on regular hit. It doesn't even need to be counter hit, so it's very strong. That's unblockable. You have to barrier that. You have to barrier that, otherwise it's unblockable. Charge it. Really interesting projectile on Maya as well, because she can redirect it. She has a follow-up to the projectile. Maya's a really cool character. I think she gets a bad rap because she's one of the easier characters in the game. She's kind of like a proto BB tag character. So pretty much all of her buttons have auto combos on them to varying degrees. She still has special moves, but like
They're tied to
motion.
like string.
Well, so she has strings, but like she does have like regular special moves as
Okay,
well. So like she has some 3-6 and some 2-1-4, but they're never any more complicated, right? That's she is the prototype BB tag character. So she plays very similarly to how that game would play. Just in general, like just how she feels. But she's very straightforward actually in this game. I see Jordan getting a comeback here maybe. No, just gonna mash on wake up. Her 2A is really strong too. Oh, just wake up Spark Bolt. Oh, no, it isn't ready for it. Oh my goodness. You got a barrier. Oh. I'm giving away the tricks right now. I'm yelling on commentary. Giving away the tricks.
He might need the help though.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Tager's really slow. Mai's really fast and has really strong space control because like her 5C is gigantic, her 2C is gigantic. She has the spear can throw. Yeah, she pretty handily outranges this character, as a lot of characters do. But I'd like to see, that backdash is really strong. I forgot, his backdash is full strike and bolt here. He's a special. Ooh. He's got the special, like, Potemkin backdash. Because he needs it. He does need it. Lots of invul on it, but, you know, highly exploitable if you, wait for it. Okay. I like to see just kind of backing off. Don't want to get close to this character. Not throwing any more projectiles either, notably. Yeah, there we go. There's the 5C string. Yeah, that string right there is just 5cc and just mash 5c again as much as you want. That's really good against Sager a lot of the time. The only issue doing it is that this game has it's command grab. We'll see a comeback here.
Right.
Oh,
baits.
The block. Manages to actually block. Oh no! Tried to. I don't know. Maybe that was an attempt at a super. Might have been on the wrong button. It was on the wrong button. Okay. Oh. Gotta use the people's elbow on this character. He has a move where he like halts all his air momentum and he comes down with his elbow.
Is it a special? Or
no, it's an air command normal.
Okay.
It's just an air command normal. If you're in the air, you can use that. Yeah. 6C's not bad. I would like to see 5D specifically because that's probably as farthest reaching like safest move you can do. And it applies the magnetism. So that's
Was that 5D just now?
No, that's 6A. So that's 6A. You can hold that, and it's really strong in tandem with magnetism because when the magnetism is on them, that 6A will pull them in before it hits. So it'll kind of suction them in for the frame trap. Because he has a few different follow-ups he can do out of the 6A. Okay, no combo though. Oh, that was really dangerous. That was actually pretty minus because didn't block the second part of that. Oh, could have killed though. That's fine. Yeah.
Junie takes it.
Yeah, Junie keeps making it happen.
Mai is one of those characters where I feel like even if you know how to play the game, you always have to.
You do, yeah. I mean, her neutral options are so powerful. She doesn't really, I guess, like, I don't know, for lack of like a worse, like, I don't know, like downside, she doesn't have many. Like, she's very simple, I guess, is how I would describe it. I don't know, she's very basic.
She has very strong tools.
Oh, is that Cyan?
Oh.
Is that Cyan? That's the horse? It's the horse races. I don't know if you've seen those on Twitter. There's like these dumb horse races. I think that was Cyan. Did Cyan win today? I don't know. It was like a 1v1 between Cyan and White.
I've not seen those.
So it's really
I see them,
goofy.
but I just like scroll by because I don't.
People have been posting like fan cams and other stuff of like their different ones. I see they're up.
Alright, fine.
All right. Yeah, going into it, Potato Jones versus Mikey. We'll see how Mikey handles the Susanoo. I'll see how much he's learned of how to zone this character out. It's really tricky sometimes though, because Susan has 6A. 6A covers the entire screen very fast. It's a very fast projectile, so got to be careful. You don't want Susan to get projectiles just far away too.
Yeah.
Get projectiles and then get seals from like full screen. So Susan has a couple different ways to get seals. Susan can obviously hit regular drive normals, but Susan also has 4D. So 4D is like that big like shout that he does.
Yeah.
And that can also unlock seals and unlock more specials. Power them up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to fight Potato Jones earlier.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, Potato John's very much just an enjoyer of many different fighting games. You know, he's dabbled in a lot of things. He's humored me in Exerd many times. Plays Axel in that. He has a pretty diverse like roster of characters, I would say. He plays Susanoo in this game. He plays Axel in Exerd. He plays Kuon in Uni. He plays, I don't know who he plays in Melty. I assume he plays some, he plays Nero. He plays Nero.
Yeah.
He plays Nero and M-Back. I don't know who he plays in Type Ligma. But, and he plays Chip Strive. Just, he plays lots of different characters.
Good variety.
Yeah. We're seeing Platinum. Oh, we're not seeing Potato Jones in.
Oh, this
Heck
is
yeah.
Adam.
They're off stream.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so Easy UI versus Platinum. Yeah, and this is kind of one of those ones where I'm like, I think Platinum, people would probably be quick to say that like Platinum like loses this like really, really hard. I wouldn't say it's as hard as like people would expect. Platinum actually has like quite a few really good neutral tools to be able to like deal with some of the nasty stuff from Easy UI. I mean, Easy UI has really solid neutral as well. She's got very straightforward. She's got a run, but she's got the Morgan Dash too, so her mix-ups are really potent.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have the regular downsides of a Morgan Dash character. But see going into it. All right, I like the already seeing cycling through the items.
Nice little progress.
Drops the combo, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Say Mega is channeling Mikado here. Mikado couldn't be here today, but still thinking about her. You know, she would have loved to see this. Lots of Platinum and Celica, so no less representation today. Thank God.
Yeah.
All right, nice combo. We don't drop these. Oh, we do. I jinxed it.
Unfortunately, that's the commentator's curse.
Yeah, I jinxed it. Okay, we don't drop it this time. Hey, there we go. And we get our Ender. Oh, and we get our safe drop too. I like it. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Platinum seems like a really like wacky like character, and she kind of is because she's got random items. But like, you can see which items are coming next a lot of the time. But the order they come in is random, and she actually has like lots of really like decent like neutral options. Like she's like a very standard strike throw kind of character, just with like added like weird neutral gimmicks built around the items. That bat in particular is actually a DP, so you can use that to like kind of bust out of strings because all it is just the D button. Like it's pretty. Like, you don't have to. It's basically a one button DP.
Yeah.
And if it's super bad, it's like huge. So, yeah, she gets a bunch of weird, interesting tools built around like her random mechanic. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, on counter it gets a full combo. Pretty cool. All right, we got Hammer coming up next. Let's see if we can get it. Adam doing a good job of just okay. Yeah, wasn't in the way for Hammer. That's good. Hammer's an unblockable. Yeah, there we go. There it is. The guard crush. Yeah. And it's considered an unblockable, and those are really strong in this game in particular because they add to your active flow like really heavily if you guard break people. So that's why part of the reason why they gave everyone Crush Trigger and A+B, because if they're not barriering, they get guard crush. Ooh, this can no, it dropped, but it kills anyways. Nagu going up.
Good finish.
Yep. All right. See how Adam adapts to this. Adam, honestly, not looking too bad. Just kind of needs to get some better hits and just make something of it, and that's really it.
Yeah. Ooh, this is
Yeah. Celica swap. See how more confident Adam feels. I know Adam mains this character, so he's been mashing Easy Way for fun, just kind of like cool. But I know his heart belongs really to Celica in this game. Really likes playing her.
She seems like a cool character. I like some of the pickups I was seeing earlier.
Yeah, she's cool. She's got like cool delay combos. Where she like launches you up in the air and you just hops forward and then does a falling button.
Yeah.
She's a neat character. All right. Yep, gonna get the side swap. That's nice. Big fatal too. Yeah, big reward. Uses the 6A. But that move is kind of that move is goofy because it's a two-hitting move. If you're really close, it's overhead into low. So, but since it was spaced out like that, it was only the low. Really goofy overhead. my knowledge, I don't think it gets much of a combo on regular hit. You need a counter hit for it, but it does open people up.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Nice.
Ooh.
Good air to ground.
Adam really making strong improvement.
Yeah. Yeah, looking a lot more comfortable.
Was the call.
Yeah, I think so. Not barriering. Nice. Yeah, tosses the frying pan immediately. That's actually a really good call because she can choose to throw her items away if she wants to cycle for a new item. She doesn't actually have to, like, quote unquote, like, spend the items, like, normally.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to just, like, use them a bunch, so it gives her a lot of flexibility in how she wants to play. She's a very flexible character. At a glance, it would seem like she's kind of weird and she just has to play, like, randomly, which she kind of does. Ooh, gonna cash out a big super. Nice. Maybe, cash out some of that life later. See. Alright. Just to go for a pretty safe ender on that string. Doesn't decide to go for the overhead. Nice. We got Cat Hammer. But Cat Hammer is kind of a goofy one because it's just really fast. It hits like half screen. It's huge. Oh, drops a combo though. Oh! Okay. Don't mind the burst there, but just watch out. Okay, decided to toss the Cat Hammer. Actually, really like the Cat Hammer. Oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate.
So disc comes out.
Yeah.
He has a lot of active frames or whatever.
Yeah, that move is active for quite a long time. It's
Yeah,
active
that's
until it comes back to her. So
Oh, so it's like a
yeah.
boomerang,
Yeah, boomerang's back in. It'll actually vacuum it on combos too. It's really nice
cool.
to have.
I'm
for
a
that.
big fan of vacuum mechanics in fighting games. I think they're cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, mashes the DP through, needs a gap. Yeah. Next up is gonna be the giant missiles, like the bullets, which are really fast. But you gotta watch out for those too. They're really strong in neutral. Yep. The DP again. Here we are. Yeah. Next up, what is that? Is it the pan? That's the pan. Ooh, burst back. What are you doing? Oh, they're bombs. Bombs. Can't see.
Oh.
Actually manages to hit. Yeah, that super will kind of just fly out for a little while. It's pretty active. Tries to backdash in the corner, but just doesn't have the overhead to close it out. Yeah.
Magu finishing off.
Yeah. Magu smelling blood in the water. I like the overhead to finish out the round. Pretty good. I hadn't represented it before. All right. So next up, we should be getting winners finals, right?
What's the stage wisdom?
Sage Wisdom? Wind away and toss 8
Alt
Lobelias.
F4,
I don't know,
Alt
toss more Lobelias. Zone him out.
It's
That's all you gotta do. Zone Susan out. You just gotta zone Susan out. Yep. So I guess we're seeing them up next on stream?
I don't know if
Probably.
it's marked on there.
Probably.
Can't really see from here. It looks
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
So.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Got those two.
Yeah. I don't. It's so funny. I don't really have Sage Wisdom like from the Rachel side of the matchup. I have more Sage Wisdom from the Susan side. That's kind of funny. Yeah, best I can tell you is just try to zone him out. That's really it. That's all I got.
If Sasana can't approach.
Yeah, I mean, if Susan gets on you, he's really sticky,
Yeah.
especially for Rachel, because like, I mean, Susan has really slow buttons a lot of the time, so like you can kind of take advantage of that, especially if you have wind, because you can use cat chair. But if you're wrong, like he 6B fatals you, and you're cooked, right?
Yeah.
Like that's really what you got to be looking out for. But you know, there's counterplay to a lot of the buttons that he has, and he can have big gaps in the strings that you can use to try and escape, especially as Rachel, because you have wind, you can wind away from him. It's kind of hard for him to chase her down.
Yeah.
But it's you know, it's kind of just the nature of it. You just kind of can't let him get going first.
Yeah.
You gotta force your will. You gotta fly away. Going to the bang stage. It's cool.
I'm seeing a lot of bang.
Bang, yeah, Bang's. I mean, he's good. He's just he's difficult.
Yeah.
It's kind of high execution.
Ah.
A lot of high execution on the character. Kind of. I don't know if high APM is. I don't think he's quite high APM.
It's just like more of the inputs and all this.
It's he's got kind of specific combos in a lot of
Yeah, that makes
situations.
sense.
He's his neutral set a little odd.
Yeah.
You know, has a little more going on under the hood.
He makes
More
like a cool character.
More resources to manage, but
The only person I know who plays him is Kobe.
Kobe, yeah.
Kobe, he's funny.
Yeah.
I like when people make fun of him. I think
Yeah, it's
it's him,
Been doing
it's
that for a
him
long time.
and Hook Gang God.
Yeah.
I think when people make jokes about them, they're kind of funny. And it's like I shouldn't laugh, but
yeah. All right. Good
All right, here we
anti-air.
go. Pushing to the corner.
Yeah. Ooh, winning away. Ooh,
Ooh,
spending
now
all the
back in
wind.
the corner.
Nice
Oh,
6A.
here we go. Nice combo.
Hate fighting it, but I love watching Rachel.
I think Rachel's like one of my favorite characters to fight. I think she's so cool. Ooh, actually overdrives through. Oh, but not enough recovery. Would have had
There
to
you
punish
go.
with like
Sal's
5B.
in. You could. Oh,
There's catch
never
here.
mind. Oh, nice grab.
Gonna be looking to get his seals. Yeah, he got Grand Viper stuff.
Running around.
Yeah.
Oof.
Nice. Good 6B. Like I said, just kind of space him out.
Ooh.
Try not to get hit by
That's
stuff
gonna
like
That's
that.
gonna chunk.
Yeah, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Not gonna kill though. Yeah, doesn't have the leveled up spin dash, so not gonna launch for the full combo. Yeah, chip out.
Yeah.
I love that move.
Yeah, the mash. Yeah,
Only combo trial that I can't do.
yeah, it's tricky.
On-
You
on
just gotta
Susan.
mash it like really quickly for half a second. All right, I like the 6B, but spending a lot of wind. That's like one big problem I've seen. You gotta call the lightning. There we go.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's say he's trapped between two poles right now. You gotta call that lightning. Nice. George the 13th. Fortunately, George goes away if you get hit.
Oh, my son.
George does not persist. Like that. Yeah. Ooh, using the sword for neutral too. I actually really like this from Fatal Jones.
Wow.
He kind of chose one of the
That's-
best tools he could use in the situation.
That's such a cool.
The sword,
route.
yeah.
Such a cool routing.
Yeah, sword's really awesome. This character's really cool, and it's really good for his neutral and calling out specifically because like it'll go through the Lobelia like toss like that one right there. Not using 6A as much. I mean, just saw it there, but I haven't seen it represented a lot just because Mikey's and gets the astral
Wow.
finish.
Ooh.
Yeah, make sure you don't drop it. Just cash it out when you got it.
Going for style.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just the coolest character. I'm so happy that Taylor Jones plays this
Yeah,
character.
he plays this character. Yeah, it's cool.
And he's real good too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like otherwise I wouldn't really know the limits. At least locally, I wouldn't be able to see the limits of this character.
Yeah, no, he's a really cool character. You'll see him a good bit at majors. There's actually quite a few really good Susanoo players, but you're looking for players like Ice School and I'm trying to forget. There's
Sending
like a
it,
few
yeah.
others. Yeah.
That move is
Another one.
sick.
First.
Nice. I like the air movement options. You know,
Ooh.
kind of try to bait out the
I
anti-airs.
didn't know this character.
Who, Rachel? Oh, Susan. Susan. I mean, you gotta be crafty with your movement. Oh, Mash knew it was fake. Good. But you know what? I'm taking
routing
real
was almost nasty.
Nice. I like the RC
Ooh.
there, keeping himself
Whoa.
safe. So smart. Keep him guessing.
This
Walking.
neutral is crazy.
Yeah. Nice. Good overhead. Doesn't convert, unfortunately. Yeah.
That looks so cool.
Overhead.
Where Rachel hops up and does her overheads.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really tricky. Just fast overheads.
Dominating performance from Taylor Jones coming out right now.
You see? There we go.
Scary.
There's also something about
Ooh,
the
this
number
is-
of interactions.
Yeah. Oh. One more chance for.
Yeah, that'll work.
Dang.
That'll work. Yeah,
that
it's
was
fast.
such a fun. That was such a fun tool to use there.
Yeah, 6A. Oh, I forgot the camera always pans over because he takes their soul. That's pretty cool.
It's.
So much cool detail. Character. This character is really, really, really cool.
I feel like he's definitely the character that's like got the most sauce on his creation.
Yeah, I mean his combo routing is like really cool around it too because he gets to like make up a lot of quick stuff on the fly because you have to pay attention to which seals you have and which ones you don't. You can route for them because a lot of his moves are two hitting. So he'll use a lot of different moves and then like cancel them on the first hit or second hit based on how many seal like how far along the seals are because every
Yeah.
hit on hit or block will move the cursor.
That's what Potato Jones told me. You just gotta count.
Yep. Oh yeah, Skugs. We'll play Beowulf. Go. Oh, you play solo Bayo? I play Bayo Band.
I think
Yeah.
I played Skullgirls for a little bit. Dabbling. I played Beowulf and what's the cat's name? It's Fortune.
Fortune? Yeah,
Yeah.
Fortune's really, really.
I liked her. I
really-
thought it was cool. I liked the head.
Fortune's really cool. She's one of the most unique characters in that game, just with how she gets the pressure with negative edge and
Yeah.
using the head.
Cool.
Yeah, really cool game. But Potato Jones just won. And then up next is what? Pretty close to end. Pretty soon.
Yeah, it
right?
should be.
We only got a couple more.
Yeah?
Well, I guess we're catching up losers right now. it
Yeah.
seems. So, we'll see all the loser side matches. Should be fun. See, chat's already cheering on for Susanoo. It's cool. Not much to do about having a cool 6B.
Yeah. Who do we have on stream
I don't know. Can't really see yet.
again? I can't even tell.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up the bracket. Moment. On my phone. Yeah, I hear him now.
Huh?
So I'm gonna be fighting Potato Jones in a little bit, but it's like Megu and Chimpo, Junie and Nelu are playing, I think, now. And then after that, it's gonna be Kari and Mikey. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna catch up to loser semis and then put us on stream. See how this goes. You see player cam?
I don't know if anyone's managing.
I guess not. You see player cam. See who we're getting. I
yeah.
can't see right now.
Well, we'll have to guess from the sounds of it.
Celica? Okay, so I think this is Nelu and yeah. Junie, yeah. I think that's who it's up right now. We'll hear Mai in a second.
Maybe.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I could just hit transition.
Probably could.
Might be able to. I'm gonna mess with stream.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Player per game.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, it just does that. I think it does. We had that happen quite a bit yesterday during Marvel vs. Capcom.
I see. Okay. So yeah, you're right. Nelu and Junie are playing the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see Mai and Celica. So interesting. A lot of Celica today. Not the character I would have expected to see a lot of, but
Yeah.
she's here. All right, using the delay tech here. Not gonna attack backwards. It's a super. The fun fact about the way defense kind of works in this game is that there is delay tech in this game, and you can choose to roll tech in two different directions. You can go forward or back. But while you're roll teching, you don't have any actual invul, so you're just your hurt box is just very low to the ground. So you have to use like lows to pick it up.
Nice
But
grab.
yeah, good grab from Mello. So you can. There's a lot of situations where if you're reading their tech, they can pick you back up for a combo if they're not teching immediately. Because neutral tech just still has all the strike and throw protection that you would need on wake up. But if you choose to delay tech and roll, you don't have any of that invul.
Yeah.
Wow. Tear to ground. Ooh, gonna get counter hit though. Didn't have any life to
damage,
spend on that,
holy.
so I don't think actually made it to armor yet. Kind of interesting. Now they're just mashing it out. Ooh, blocks the overhead. That's good. Okay, Junie answering back. We'll see. We'll see more adjustment from Nelu's side. Big trade. Overhead. All right.
Big damage.
It's a big burst. Pretty expensive burst because you didn't get active flow this round, so. Huge big hit. We're gonna punish this.
There
Nice.
we go.
Oh, a little too far away.
Nice. Not able to get enough, unfortunately.
Overhead. Yeah, gotta watch your head. Nice. I like the redirect there. Again, no tech. So when you see the combo counter turn blue like that, that's a no tech, so you gotta
Yep.
pick up that combo.
I was told to just hold button. Hold the button.
Yeah, you hold the tech in this game,
Yeah.
and if you hold the direction while you're teching,
Yeah.
you'll roll in that direction.
Yeah. But first game.
Mm-hmm.
The wheel
Have
of
some-
fate is turning.
Doing.
Rebel
Doesn't seem to be no.
I could probably get that.
All right, little staggers. Oh, a big trade on the overhead, but actually trades poorly. Kind of sucks. I don't know. Probably have to hit transition thing to update it. I guess. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. We know.
Someone out there can probably hear us.
Yeah.
Nice grab.
Yeah. It was game one to Junie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Already a pretty strong showing from Nelu. Nelu looking pretty comfortable for the most part. Getting called out on these. Oh, you can convert after that. Whenever she does that upstab like that, she can quarter circle back and do her air flip, Suzerain.
Yep.
And she can actually bring them back. Yeah, that big stab that she does at the ground. It's like a dive kick.
Yeah.
She can do that after she does the upstab. Ooh.
Ooh, nice mask. Ooh, nothing off of it though.
Ah. Get the pickup after.
Ooh, big hit.
Counter. Huge counter hit. That's a counter. Yeah, the startup of that super is a counter. She can let it go whenever she wants. So there's like a
should be swap.
yeah, scores are swapped, I believe.
Like 6 game.
Yeah. Oh, not blocking cross ups.
Ooh, big hit.
Yeah. Gets a DP, but not a big counter hit, so can risk any more damage.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, this combo's cool.
Nice. That's a good little combo.
Get the beam.
Ooh, nice little. Super.
I say she's got a little health buff going on right now.
I don't know what that blue thing does.
Yeah, so that's like effective health she can gain back if she chooses to spend it, or she can choose to spend it for her enhanced special. So you can see it. It's on her character too. She's got like the little green glow on her. That's another tell. All right, yeah, it's spent. No life gain back. Life totals are very close though. Overhead. Ooh, wake up throw.
Oh, unfortunate.
All right. Get the thumbs up. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
2-0, Junie side. All right, who we're going to see next? Probably Chimpo, I would imagine. Yeah, because we got to catch up loser's side.
Yeah.
So it'll be Chimpo versus Megu. So we will probably see Platinum again. Or Megu also played Celica, right? I think Megu also played Celica at one point. But swap back to Platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll probably see Platinum versus Naoto, I would imagine. Yeah. Yeah, we have Kari and winner of this, and then Mikey versus Junie come up later. And then it'll be me and Potato Jones. So should be good. Good bracket today. I like seeing all the people trying out the game, seeing what it's about. You're at home and wondering about this game. You know, this game's got good online now. They added rollback a couple years ago, and the game's been pretty healthy. So if you feel like trying it, give it a shot. It's a pretty cool game.
It's
Yeah.
old enough. It's pretty old. So there's always good resources.
Yeah, there's a lot of good resources. It's always on sale on Steam. If you can, well, when there's a big Steam sale, this game's on sale for like $10 or something, maybe less sometimes. So easy pickup.
A lot to learn.
Yeah,
Fun game.
yeah, a lot of stuff to learn, but I think that's part of what makes it so cool. That there's just so much going on. It's a fun game to just kind of dive into and just learn stuff about. There's a lot of cool stuff to learn. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be seeing Megu and Chimpo up next. See if we get a stream runner back.
Yeah. So, I mean, someone should just score on the stream. So
Yeah.
that one way.
Mm-hmm. say they have people coming up. Maybe they're being held up by something. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, if there's another bracket right
Say wasn't there's a couple games that were supposed to be running. Like Skullgirls is running right now.
now. Yeah, Skullgirls. Exer's at 7.
Good lord, I'm gonna have to be in that.
I signed up for that, but I'm just gonna probably like pick a character and ball.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Actually, I should probably check how many are in that because last I checked it was only 3 people. Probably more now.
Yeah, is Alan supposed to be coming
I didn't know if he was. I
up?
guess-
He said something about bringing a setup for Blazblue.
Oh.
He didn't come in time for Blazblue.
Oh, I mean, I guess maybe they didn't need the setups. I don't know. Juno, Chimpo, you, Potato Jones, and me are in Exerd right now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 people. I'm surprised we're not going to do a round robin. It's a double elim.
I mean, they could change the
It
round
could,
robin,
yeah.
but you know.
Yeah, maybe just for time constraints. They
Yeah,
wanna do
that would make sense. I mean, last time.
I was gonna say we're starting at if we're supposed to be starting at 7. I mean, we're not at grands for this yet.
Yeah,
Very
I
soon.
think just doing double for that because
Yeah.
Please select your character.
round robin does take a while.
It does.
We did that
yeah.
yesterday, and Strive ended up in 9 o'clock.
How many people did you have for Strive?
19.
For a round robin?
Oh no, not round robin.
I was like,
just 'cause
what?
We did round robin for Marvel, Garu.
Yeah.
I forgot what else. It was, a lot of round robin yesterday, and it just took a while.
From the Trinity.
So, but well, it good yesterday.
All right. Like we're gonna be getting Chimpo versus Megu. Like we predicted, it was Naoto versus Platinum. We'll see how this goes. Chimpo looking a little kind of like getting back into the swing of it in
Yeah.
the last couple sets, but hopefully by now it's a little bit better handle of moving around and using some of his normals a little bit better. All right. Look at him jump. He's so not used to having a dash.
Yeah.
He has one. He's like, oh, what am I doing with this? You see into Rekka. Rekka 1 is safe, but if they IB it, you're close enough, they can punish it.
Yeah.
But, you know, really dangerous to mash on a Rekka like that. Yeah. That one's a little more safe. I wonder what Megu was mashing there. All right, the burst in round 1. Ooh. Watch his toes.
Nice little combo coming out.
Yeah.
No pickup. Oh, there's more of it.
Yeah, a whole lot of no tech and not a whole lot of picking up the combo.
Ooh, nice. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it was the item toss. You can just like throw it away if you want to cycle for a new item.
Oh. The odd doesn't barrier.
Yeah, it doesn't block it.
Fortune.
It's gonna hit. Not gonna kill though.
Gonna put Megu in a nice.
That'll kill
Ooh.
though.
Ring to send them up.
Yeah, on that one especially, you just have to barrier. I find it's like a lot easier to just like air barrier there, because it'll trigger even if you walk over it like normally in the air. Like if you just try to air dash over it, you'll get hit. Oh, overhead.
Ooh, nice little low. Ooh, the super
Yeah.
doesn't come out.
Yeah, gonna be safe though, because he only did an A normal, so not a lot of recovery. No, doesn't use the dash on it. And when Naoto's in overdrive, he gets free dash cancels off a lot of stuff. He doesn't have to do them prior to the normal. Doesn't barrier. Got a barrier.
Another one. There we go. Got that Pogo combo down.
Yeah, we'll see what coming up next. There we go. Cat hammer. Okay.
Sitting back.
Oh, we're throwing away cat hammer?
I think
Crazy.
they want their Astral finish. I can feel it.
I'm surprised we're throwing away cat hammer. Oh, you could have baited that. 5C
Oh,
jump cancel.
no, the rockets are gonna come on out.
All right. Megu going up on Chimpo.
The wheel of
Yeah, Chimpo not looking super lost in this matchup. I think he's just kind of trying to filter around the kind of forward advancing moves and the just trying to find opportunities to punish or
Running around.
maybe getting knowledge checked a little bit by the hammer. Gotta barrier that. Yeah, gotta barrier that too. That shit, it comes out of the ground. Okay, the 3C doesn't get the pickup though.
Ooh.
I think one of the things Chimpo can probably learn to do a little bit better is kind of utilize Naoto's unique Gatlings. So Naoto has like probably the largest set of Gatlings on any one character, so he is able to mix up. Yeah, gotta barrier that. he has a really large set of Gatlings to kind of stagger with, especially because he has auto combos built into those. So he's able to kind of stagger pressure better than a lot of characters. He's very, very like strong at it. Not to mention his 5A hits crouchers, which is uncommon in this game. Right.
Ego coming strong. That
Amegu looking really confident right now. Not looking stressed at all. Alright, gets the stand tech. I like that. I'll let him get free hits. Lets the full Rekka series rock. Oh, huge fatal, but not ready for the counter hit. Nice. Almost gets it. Nice. It's a full conversion. Yep. Big
Looking
combo.
good,
Get
big
your
combo
ender.
coming.
Yeah. Set up a little late.
Expecting that to come hit. Not gonna lie on the retake. Ooh.
Alright, gets the Divine Reaper.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it is. Not getting any combos from these though, unfortunately. You gotta fly
Runs up.
in.
Ooh, nice
Gotta
back.
fly in, you gotta ride the big heart.
Yeah.
First back. Wants this round right now. Big overdrive
Ooh.
back. Yeah, you gotta bury those. Gotta bury those.
Are we dead? Yeah.
We are dead. Yeah. Info making the tying up the round count right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wants to stay in the game.
Yeah. Doesn't tech, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Mega taking advantage of it now.
Yeah. Big rockets coming out. Yeah. I love it when
Pogo,
Yipes,
yeah.
when Yipes does that. In the
Yeah.
response. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
All right. Yeah. And it's just open with the overhead, but doesn't Gatling anything after it, so it doesn't get a combo. There we go.
Here we go again.
Get a big combo. We're getting our B&B down. Okay.
Ooh, nice
60's
comeback.
60's right back into it. Okay, that's gonna hit, but it's not gonna get the full connect.
Ooh.
Ah, DP back.
Right in the face.
Yeah. It's a good move.
Huh?
Good move.
There was a deep.
Yeah, it's full invul, yeah.
Wow.
It's full invul, but I mean, it's, you know, once you have it on there, I mean, it's, she doesn't always have it, but if she, you see that she
so
has it.
the bat's an item.
Yeah, the bet's an item, so it's random.
Ah.
Yeah, you can't, what do you call it? She can't have it all the time.
That's
so
funny.
when you see that she has it, you have to be ready for it, right? Yeah. Hello.
That character was whack.
she's a heavy neutral character. She tosses items to control space, and then she has really good normals to test that space. Especially her 2C is like a really, really good anti-air. It's the one where she like holds the pull up and it's like all vertical. That move's like really good at dealing with jump-ins. Has one of the more unique ones in the game.
Normally, I just like pick a button that I think will win neutral, and then I'm like, this one's gonna win, and then it ends up winning once, and then it wins every time. In that case, I like kept finding like this one wins once, and then it's gonna lose, and then it loses, and then it loses, it keeps losing. I'm like, okay, that one sucks.
Yeah.
Round start, I'll press 5C this time, and it'll work for sure. Then
No, Nato's kind of built around like having movement in tandem with his buttons, especially because when you like dash and you dash into a button, that dash carries over to his dash specials. So like you can do like dash 2B as a whiff punish on certain moves.
yeah,
And you'll carry over and get your dash cancel Rekka or like dash cancel like slash cop.
that's how I normally play the character, but I felt like I wasn't able to do that against this character because I kept getting stuffed in neutral.
Yeah, a lot of her projectiles are really good at calling out like standard neutral approaches where like you want to move on the ground forward or you just want to air dash, right? Like it'll usually hit high enough. I saw it especially with like the boxes that come out of the ground, the gifts, because they're kind of like you can think of them kind of like Testament's like tree in plus R, right? It's like it covers like that whole, I guess, like really high up in the air, even if you try to air dash over it.
Yeah. I remember I was like, oh, boxes on the ground. I should go over them. And then I proceeded to get hit. And I was like, oh, that's not right. That's not right.
Yeah.
I've solved the puzzle wrong.
Yeah. She's got really strong like screen control and just she kind of pollutes the screen from time to time because she's got the big bullets, like the missiles, the cat missiles. You can because it sends out 3 of them at a time, and then she's in overdrive. She gets the really big ones. They're just like gigantic. They're like giant bullet bills.
Funny character.
Yeah, she's goofy. Well, looks like we're gonna see Mikey versus Junie up next. We'll see Rachel versus Mai. I've talked with one of my good friends. Shreken plays a lot of Rachel. Played a lot of games with me back when. Talks very much about how he dislikes this matchup as Rachel. Not a big fan of it, mainly just because Mai has giant normals to cover a lot of the approaches that Rachel kind of gets to get in on a lot of characters with. Winding forward, like with JB, is like a really powerful kind of go-in tool. Like if she has a lot of resources, she can aggress really, really well with them. But Mai has such big buttons to establish the neutral with that it's really hard for her to get really zoned out or even like rushed down. Because her defense is really strong too in a lot of it. She has very good mashes. Her 2A low profiles a lot of moves, so like she can be evasive in that way, and then she can move backwards with Suzerain. She has moves that she doesn't even have to hit a normal for it. It's just the motion. So she has like a crouch dash on quarter circle. She just does quarter circle and she can do follow-ups out of it, or she can do quarter circle back and she does a backflip and she can do it twice. Who do we got? Is that Makoto? I can't see who that is. I don't know who that is. That's a VTuber or something? I don't know.
Probably.
I can't see, man.
I don't know.
Angatsu Flame, something like that.
Ansatsu Flame? I'm not sure.
That is funny.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to whoever that was. I don't know who, which VTuber or which character that is. Not sure. Maybe it's a character from a game. Looks like it's from the almost like the horse. Was the horse girl gacha? I don't remember what that's called.
That's the one that J2.
I don't know. So I don't know. Was it that character? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I looked.
I don't know who that
J2
was.
likes the horse anime.
Yeah. Oh, J2? Yeah.
Dude, he's
yeah.
a funny ass dude. I love him.
Yeah. Great commentator. Really nice.
Yeah,
he's really nice.
He's funny. I like him. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can about horse right now.
Thinking about the races.
My Cyan and my Cyan horse is this close.
Cyan? Wait, did Cyan not win today?
They literally, the guy who did posted
Just a screenshot.
2-minute long videos of it,
Yeah.
and then he said, "I gotta go on a date with my girlfriend. I'll update y'all later."
Oh
And
my
he
god, the
left.
cliffhanger?
At
The
like 10 a.m. this morning, he left.
Oh my god.
And I've been waiting this whole time. I want to know who wins.
Honestly,
Like, what
I-
if White makes a huge comeback?
I really want to see if Cyan wins because I'm rooting for Cyan today.
Everyone's rooting for
Yeah.
Cyan.
Yeah.
No,
Everyone's-
if I hear anybody on Team White,
Yeah,
you're gone.
I trust the plan with Cyan. I really hope. But getting into it now, we're going to be already seeing some of the clashes. This is one of the other things I was talking about with Mai in regards to like, it's really hard for her to get zoned out a lot of the time because her buttons are so huge and her movement's really good in tandem with having a really good projectile to contest a lot of Rachel's projectiles. So Mikey really has to kind of just like catch her and then like keep her there like the entire time. Which is,
I love
mean,
watching Mikey's pressure though. I mean, in a situation like this,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're supposed to do. Really.
You have to block it out. You just have to block it out because, I mean, she can't do these kinds of mix-ups without resources. So you have to wait for her to basically spend all her resources, and she can use them to disengage, which means, you know, you have time to get out of the corner. Or, you know, she tries to go for a bunk mix-up without them, and then you get to block that normally. So,
Does it twice?
oh, it doesn't get the combo, though. Full charge, yeah, that's going to be unblockable. There we go. Ooh, it doesn't redirect it.
Works once, do it again.
I guess so. We're going to wind away, but not be able to get the punish. We're just going to try and set up. Oh, it doesn't call the Sword Iris. Yeah, we got to call the Sword Iris there. Nice. Yeah, pick up on the no-tech. Getting a lot of mileage out of that. Yeah, I'd like to see more Sword Iris calls. Because, I mean, as Rachel, right, like, you have established screen presence when you put the staffs out, right? You can either turn them into bats, or you can just call Sword Iris. Big cat chair, doesn't wind or anything to get the combo there, but it's kind of a weird hit. Maybe he wasn't ready for it. Barrier. You can super punish Mai for floating above the air like that. Of course, there's a couple buttons Rachel can hit to really contest that space. It's very dangerous to hang in the air against this character.
Made her a little more intuitive. Figure. I don't know. Does that bat do a similar thing to what the pumpkin does?
The pumpkin was like a curse, was it not? It's kind of like a.
It was like this floating thing, and then
Yeah,
it went
it would float
whatever
at
way
you.
the wind.
Yeah,
As a
so
football.
they took that out of this game. She actually has the bat coffin instead. The bat coffin, we haven't really seen it much in this bracket, but bat coffin, what it does is it puts a bunch of bats out of the coffin, and they're static. Like they'll just stay there. They won't move until you win them. And if your opponent is standing around those bats, they actually do passive damage over time. So it's kind of like like a poison mist you can stand in, more or less, and you can win the bats onto them, and they'll have to, kind of move to get them off. But we haven't seen that yet. Also, a swap to Izanami. We are not appreciating the neutral against this character. All right.
Mikey has told me a lot about the Izanagi tech that he used. So
Yeah, Izanami is really good. He's Mikey, looks like he's already back in the swing of things with so he's been learning a lot of Rachel. Ribcage. Ribcage. All right, yeah. I hate this move. I think I wouldn't have as much of a problem with it if she didn't also have like a busted drive. Like her drive is like insane, and the fact that she just has ribcage on top of it is like the problem, right?
Oh,
like
that's good.
It's less about ribcage as a tool in general because there is like downsides to ribcage, but like yeah, that EA is really cool. Big fan of that one. Drops. Fortunately. This was kind of a weird character to pilot too. She's kind of floaty, weird spots. And she also just has a float.
Floating her thing?
I'm gonna say yeah, kind of. But her air dash is also just particularly kind of
now
slow.
we're on set.
Yeah, this is a set point.
Just like that.
Yeah, Mikey's gonna have a hard time getting the neutral flow down. Yeah, I think sticking with Rachel might have been a little bit better, just because Rachel has like a couple more really good tools to deal with, specifically the way Junie is playing right now. But it looks like Mikey's trying to make it happen. He's a Nami. Ooh, air dash back. Oh, overdrive back. Yeah, we're just gonna overdrive. We're just gonna get our EA. Get that active flow in. Get our burst back. Ooh.
All out for
No. All right. Yeah, gets out of bits mode. So key thing about the way Nami works is when she activates the bits, which are the big like circle around her, she can't block.
I've heard.
Yeah, so that's why she. That's
Can
why
you
she.
still use ribcage?
Yes, she can still use ribcage, but the problem is ribcage uses your barrier. Oh. That burst. Not gonna be able to convert though. Oh, nice anti-air. Good clutch. Good clutch. It's good. Yeah. One of the key things. Yeah. No. I mean, really strong for Mikey also just to like utilize the float there because then she gains access to her grounded anti-airs in midair.
Yeah.
It's so nasty. Because that 2B is so nasty. Or I think it's 6B. I don't remember. What that move is. It's really good. It's really good. Really good anti-air. Nice. Yeah. The overhead, it goes over lows. The hops are up. Nice. Good anti-air. Fortunately drops, but Junie gonna have to... Ooh! He tried to mash throw. We're back. Take it all the way to the corner.
Alright.
That's good movement.
Oh,
Nice jab.
I want to see more 2C. Junie could be anti-airing like crazy. Some of the best anti-airs in the game.
that could have been it. Oh, that. Anything could have been.
Yeah. Gary?
Oh.
Gary, no punish though?
Oh, nice.
there we
Mikey
go.
tying it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to game 3.
Yeah, maybe Izanami was the switch. I don't know. I think,
I feel like Mikey's played Izanami for longer.
yes, he has, yeah. Yeah, Mikey played Izanami before playing Rachel, and Rachel's kind of a newer development, but he's been trying really hard with her. But felt like it was more prevalent to swap back to Izanami. First to get the ribcage off, that's good. Yeah, if you'll notice, Mikey has very little barrier right now. He's like a little under half. Ribcage does consume your barrier over time.
Can you only turn it on when you have a barrier?
No, you can turn it on whenever. You can turn it on whenever, and you can turn it off whenever. So she can, and it's a hit. So like, she can use it to end her combos by turning it off, basically. So she can exit it safely. But if she doesn't get an opportunity to exit it safely, then she burns all of her barrier, and then she can't block in the air.
Mikey
And then
seems
she
a
takes
lot more
damage.
dominant.
Yeah, I think he's gotten the handle on kind of going in and smothering Junie right now. Yeah, Junie's gonna have to kind of control space a little bit more, maybe air dash a little bit less, and play a little more grounded, I would say.
As that was said, 3 air dashes.
Yeah, I think playing a little more grounded would be really valuable here.
Yeah. I mean, I know this game has like a lot of air options compared to the average
Yes.
fighting game, but most of the time I see that being in the air is you giving up more space than.
It depends. It depends on what you're specifically trying to play around. Because like a lot of moves in this game, you can use your movement to bait out specific responses. But like, it's like really good to like use movement to get out of situations. Like movement is like really good for getting out of the corner because you can IB barrier somebody out, and then that gives you the room to be able to jump out, and then they have to chase you basically.
Oh.
Okay.
I love the look of the air.
Oh, that's not gonna hit though.
Reverse up,
RC?
come on.
Oh,
Nothing.
it doesn't need it.
Oh, again?
Okay, certainly.
Nothing?
I was gonna say certainly punishes this time. Oh no. No super?
I was gonna say it seems like a reversal.
No,
The unblock
no
would be
reflect.
crazy at
Crazy.
this point.
Oh. No overdrive used on either side either.
That was such a weird ending.
Yeah. All right.
What a scramble.
Mikey moving on. Gonna see Izanami moving forward, maybe. Perhaps jumps back to Rachel. I'm not sure. Rachel is hard.
You're saying in Grands right now?
I'm in winners finals against Potato Jones. So we're fighting for grants right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do the one before first, or
I'm not sure. See, yeah, depending on how they decide to run it.
or the loser?
Oh no.
What happened, man?
He's cooked.
That matchup.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Hey, I love the Izanami. It's fire.
Alright, yeah, I guess we'll see who we have up next.
I might go get some Chicago food from across the street.
They got Chicago food.
Yeah, they have a little Chicago food place.
Is it called that?
I don't know. I went in there one time and a big sign that said "Welcome home to Chicago" or something like that. And I was like,
I guess
okay.
they give you like hot dogs or something. Is it me? You?
No, it's gonna. I think I'm assuming.
I'm gonna say, do you want to hop in? I can swap up.
It's gonna be Kari Meg. We'll be up.
Oh, they still have one more semi or quarters.
Yeah, I believe we're on quarters still. This should be Megu versus Kari. Seems like Megu's now maybe sticking with the platinum, so it'll be platinum versus 9. I don't see this being easy for the platinum, but I will be pleasantly surprised. Otherwise,
I think that 9 has like a lot better,
it's just really hard to
better
play neutral.
buttons to throw out against the way that platinum wants to play neutral.
Yeah, I just hopefully there's probably a couple of items
Like big
I
air
can think-
buttons are going to be good. Big ground buttons are going to be good. I don't know if 9 has a great anti-air. The rock is going to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much. I know Megu and Kari have fought a little bit, but it was very early on in Kari's time of learning the game. So I don't
Yeah.
know if she's really fought his most
I can
recent.
see 9 being more cornered as
pressure.
well. Being cornered though. I mean,
Yeah, but then the second you like leave a big enough gap for a dash, she's like full screen again.
that is true. I feel like
it's
how
tough.
much startup is on that dash?
I actually don't know. It's got a lot of iframes. I've been meaning to look up the frame data on it
Because I feel like
just
it
have
only
yet
starts
to.
like a little.
We got time. Why don't I check it now?
We have the world before us.
This is welcome to the future.
Imagine the past. They're like, "What's the startup of that?" I don't know, man.
If only we had
never
some,
will.
Yeah, and we never will. They said.
We could go lab it. I'll just press a fast button and you try and dash, and we'll see what happens. 3, 2, 1, and we both press the button. Which one's faster?
First air teleports are strike invuln, I believe is what that means. From frames 1 through frame 4, and then fully invuln from 5 to 25. So
She teleports twice.
she can get 2 of them, yes. So the first teleport is either forward or back, and then the
Okay.
second one is all 4 directions.
Whoa. And her air dash is the same as her ground dash?
I believe they have different invulnerabilities, was my usual
But
thought.
do they look similar?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so what you'll see is a very common thing with 9 that I always would see is they will dash forward, see if you're doing something committal, and they maybe could have iframed through it or something. If
Yeah.
not, they can just dash straight back.
Because then they'll still have more iframes on.
Correct. And they cancel the dashes into each other.
So if you
it
do
just-
something funny,
it's
then they
really
could go-
hard to
then
challenge
They could
it.
like take that.
And if you ever do anything where they feel like, oh, I think my JB is just gonna work here, they'll just JB or 5B or whatever they want. So they
Yeah.
got a lot of. It's a very frustrating move to work against. It is relatively slow. I'm pretty sure. Like there's a lot of recovery at the end of it if you choose not to teleport again. But I think it's 40 frames total duration. It looks like so. A lot of duration to it, but the fact that it's got so many iframes is just so hard to challenge. And well, you think you can challenge one, and then she just cancels into the second one, and you're like, okay, my bad. Now I whiffed the button.
Yeah.
And she's gonna try and hit me. Very, very scary neutral to play against.
I mean, Platinum. Egu was playing kind of tight before. Like a lot of the
I didn't
both
get to
of these
see.
players I see have been playing well. I think that's gonna be a.
I'm hopeful. I'm
excited for
both.
this match.
This might be a really good match. I didn't get to see Megu's loser side run. I think she had at least one more match before
Yeah.
Kari. Oh, it was versus you. Okay.
I lost him.
Were you on Naoto? Yeah.
Giant.
Drops Fortnite.
Love Sabrina Carpenter.
Dude, I actually started laughing. Guys were playing after bracket, and one of them yelled, "Sabrina Carpenter is one shot," or something like that. And I actually like started dying.
That's a good vibe.
Yeah.
Raw.
Oh, they were just making sure blue stuff.
Left it on.
I thought it said turn on was the buttons.
I thought it said blue. Good.
We'll see.
You know,
Hopefully we're good. I'm just choosing.
if anything goes wrong, just know it's all my fault.
I did notice that. I was ready to blame you. I was gonna say,
If anything goes wrong, it was me.
come on, bro.
I don't even have a PS5 controller connected to this, but it's
Don't have one connected yet.
yet. Quick, take my wireless dongle and go plug it in there. I have an idea on how I can game the system.
Totally spy, sneak you through, and plug it in.
I'm just saying, the back of the PS5 is open.
Kind
just-
of, except there's a big table behind it too.
Is there?
You're gonna have to, yeah.
They won't even
All right,
notice.
nine versus platinum.
They better pick good music or I'm gonna
Song
freak
check.
out.
Song check.
I actually don't know.
I don't remember most
pick
of the
randomly.
songs. There's like 6 or 7 that I remember.
I just know
This is not one of
Hakumen's
them.
song, and I know Coconut.
But this is a good. I like this stage a lot. This is, I believe, stage. Stage is.
Yeah, this stage is peak.
But ditto.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Top 8 was Ditto, Nubenheimer.
Oppenheimer 2?
Yeah.
Good. Apology Man 3?
Yes.
I dang.
MJ, Karase, Uwabami, Yoshi.
MJ 4?
Yeah, and guess who we played? He played Slayer, by the way.
My goat? I've convinced him.
Yeah, and
No.
he fucking got completely destroyed.
Okay. He was convinced until he fought Faust, and then it was game
No,
over.
he lost it.
Right now we're
Yeah,
getting
that's
some
a
good
bad
back and
matchup.
forth here.
Dude, onto the better game.
Yeah, I was like, come on, let's keep it on Blazblue here, okay?
This is my special day.
This
This is my special Blazblue
You're not.
day.
Are you? Yeah.
Don't infect it with
That's what
filthy
I've been
gear.
saying it. Okay,
Ah.
and I make that noise too. Okay, punishable if you block that. It is kind of a tricky overhead, but now we're back to where
Because
9 wants to
silly.
be. Full screen with a spell,
Yeah, this seems a lot harder in neutral than I
that's
did
what we're
expect it.
and that's what you're seeing, right? That forward dash, he sees nothing, just dashes straight back. Super
Yep.
jumps right after, could dash then too.
Yep.
It's oppressive neutral, very tricky to navigate around. Goes for the lows. Good blocks by Megu. Doesn't
Oh,
block
the
the rock,
rock.
though. No conversion, though. A little bit of a chance here, except immediate. Oh, Kari's getting a couple drops here. But tricky as well, as you can just throw the rock from the air, too.
I've never seen a 9 in entire life stock a bell.
I see him do it. I don't know how frequent it actually is, because I haven't watched a lot of this game recently. Stocking a spell can be pretty nice because it allows you to. It's pretty quick to unstock cast, so it allows you to store that second spell and be like tricky with it. You can sub them back and forth, so especially like saving something like rock or tree probably, or fairy is probably another good one to save. This throw is going to be good
Kari
damage,
does not want to be in the corner.
but I think most of the time for Kari right now, I don't think Kari likes to stock spell. He isn't. I don't
did
think
that
that's
drop?
There you go.
Oh, I did not think that would.
Game 1 goes to Kari. But Megu, I mean, was showing still some really good signs. I'm hoping
Signs of life.
we can see some good adaptations. Navigate around that neutral. It's as hard as it is. I believe she can find some stuff. Find her opening. I guess these items, Kari probably is very unfamiliar with these items. These items might be the secret to that neutral as well.
Yeah, Megu seems to be playing more defensively than normal to kind of try and counteract a lot of these big normals and teleport and all that. Yeah, just like you said
Gets
with
in.
that teleport.
Exactly. I have nightmares about it.
That can
Okay.
hurt.
Oh! Counter
Oh,
hit!
that would have been a good hit. Items
Rock
were out.
conversion. Kari again having some flubs there.
Items were out, but 9 doesn't have to walk back and forth. Oh, but 9 just kind of stands there and lets the
3C.
items respawn.
Oh, he wants that. That hammer drop, I
Yeah.
believe, is you need to barrier it, otherwise it guard crushes you.
Oh,
That's like a little
I
bit
guess
of a
that was
knowledge
close
check
as
on
hell.
that's a bit of a knowledge check on that character. This cat as well, I think, is one of Megu's favorite items. But doesn't
Yeah,
get to
wind
keep it very
spells.
long. That's just 5B. That's the normal.
I know, yeah.
It's
that
crazy.
That 5B wind is
So good.
nasty.
3C
Oh, that
sweep to start.
sweep.
Oh, with the super jump to it. Bro, I'm loving.
I didn't even know she had that move.
Yeah, super jump J2A I think is is like really good for her pressure and her combo. You'll see it a lot. Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Overdriving to exceed Excel.
Burn
Gives
it
her
off.
active flow. This is really helpful too because active flow is gonna be really helpful to get that burst back that you just had to spend. Oh, Kari actually burying that hammer that time. Getting a punish. But what we saw, Megu literally just overdrive. She's already 2/3 of the way back to it. So she still might be able to get it again here.
It ends
Nice
up
grab.
doing it. Bubbles off.
Yep. Oh, Cash is under.
Nice combo.
Ooh. Oh, that was so.
Here's the freeze.
That was so sweet.
Now he's getting to the wrap.
Whoa. Spirit
Yeah, but
Super
Kari
out of it
doesn't.
is safe.
Uncommittal character. He can just dash out of there.
I was worried the spirit would
Super.
hit.
Barrier this. Mega wasn't burying it. I think it's shifting a bit. Kari bursting.
Really watch
Oh,
this, but
nice.
no.
And Kari's now in a terrible spot. Burst has put him at Bursting
Oh,
here puts him
yeah.
at 0 now. He's got nothing here. Megu got a lot to potentially work with. This overdrive could come really.
So does that
Clutch
overdrive
right
not come back at all, or?
It'll come back when you overdrive. You start at like 3 or 3.5 or something instead of
Yes.
0. When you burst, it's 0.
Dang.
So it's really hard to come back or to get your. It takes forever to get your burst. The other thing that I always find really important for it is active flow is something you only get once around, either from hitting with an Exceed Excel or being like there's like a number that's tracked in the background and you're aggressive. And that when you hit an active flow, you gain a lot of burst back as well.
Yeah.
And bursting prevents active flow for that round. So that's another way of just like you're not getting a lot of burst back when you burst.
Oh, that grab.
That grab's
was-
coming in clutch again.
That was a there, or something of the sort. It worked great.
Throwing the bat out. Once this.
So Megu
Frying
has
pan
active flow.
instead.
Oh, now Kari has active flow.
Yep.
Jump in. I see.
Yeah. And you only get it once per round. So now Megu shouldn't get. If Megu was just in it, I'd actually fix that. She won't get it again. Active flow buffing the damage a bit there too. We're getting almost a K off that super. He's
This
waiting.
is
He's patient.
extremely important for both players. right
Megu,
here.
I think, is hopefully just fishing for. Kind of has to get whatever items she can find to get in.
Oh,
Rocks or
gotta
plants are
block
low.
that. Gotta block that. Oh.
Okay, super. It's not gonna do too much. Exceed Excel without active flow only does about 2K. But Kari now can just
Oh,
Exceed
right
Excel
out of there.
back, and that's gonna take the game.
Dang. Is that a reversal?
When you so overdrive
If you hold
into
it?
Exceed Excel. If you keep holding it, you'll just go straight into the iframes of Exceed Excel,
Okay.
and you'll just be invincible the whole time.
And so it's frame 1 invincible.
It's fully invincible that whole time, yeah.
What about Jason?
But it is a little slow. So like a lot of normals can like safe jab you.
子供を助けるなんてバカな子
All right. Very close match. Or very close second match.
Yeah. Down to the wire.
Nine, very safe character. I think Jason was mentioning that a lot.
Yeah.
Also very annoying mix-ups from a range that most characters can't even challenge her at.
It's hard to interact with a character like that on the defensive basis, I feel.
It's more so about neutral with her matchup, but yeah, it's if you don't know how to operate your character in characters neutral for that specific matchup, it is very rough. Because you against really good 9 players, you will just be holding stuff because you don't know how to like deal with it.
Yeah.
Then up next, we're gonna have Crab versus Potato Jones. Should be either Azriel, Naoto, or Ragna from
I
Crab,
think Ragnar.
I'd
Yeah.
like Ragnar.
and then Susano from Potato
Maybe
Jones.
Naoto for- Oh,
Azriel, yeah. I think he's played this matchup a ton, if I had to take a guess. Susano, very popular character in the US. Azriel, is
Very
who
popular player in the
well, Crab's best character is Azriel. Not as practiced as he used to be, but still very strong with the character. Let's see what song they're picking. Naoto's theme. All right. I actually haven't seen this matchup in a while, so I wonder how this is going to play out. Because I assume Susano has the range advantage, but both characters, once they get in, it's just kind of, you're going to take a ton of damage.
Honestly, I'm so excited as well to see how these players interact, because I feel like I can't tell if Potato Jones is gapping because he's like a professional level player, or if
he is
just the step between.
He is an intermediate level player.
Top level
He's played this game a while. I wouldn't say he is a high level player though. There's a lot of stuff with Susano where he's running more basic stuff, and until you know how to deal with that basic stuff, Susano is one of the hardest characters to play into.
Yeah.
Crabdo taking round one.
Kind of close though, honestly.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, it's whoever gets that first hit, it's going to be a ton of damage, and then
It's almost like a turnaround because I expected Snow to really fall after the first time.
So one thing with Susano is that everything is reactable, or like not super reactable, but it's reactable compared to other
Specifically
characters.
His overheads too. I know.
Yes.
Shouldn't be getting hit by those.
Nice frame trap there by Crab. Gets the corner carry.
Oh. That is. Oh. Calls the jump out.
Nice anti-air by Potato Jones. Not able to get too much of a combo there, but is able to hit Crab there with that low. Will this be enough with meter? Doesn't even need the spend meter. Potato Jones tying it up one round apiece.
Rebel 3. Action.
6A. I think that move is BS.
Yeah, I saw it. We saw it happen on the end of your round.
So the thing, that specific interaction with Rachel Super, that's the only projectile that Rachel Super doesn't beat.
Gotcha.
So it's not like an actual projectile. I think it's like a strike or something. It's like a strike and projectile or some weird hit property.
Oh my. Crab's combos right now.
Yeah.
So optimized.
Well, yeah, Crab, I believe, got 13th place at EVO at Blazblue, or specifically CF. So with Azrael, so like this is his main character.
Yeah.
He knows combos really well. Even in Xrd, like some of the combos he knows are like insane. He knows like character specific optimals and stuff.
I'm so excited to see him playing it. I'm hyped.
He used to be a Raven player, and now he's playing Soul.
And Azrael was.
Do you know how his Azrael seals work?
No, but I can tell that.
So if he's able to place seals towards if you get hit overhead or if you get hit low while whichever version of the seal, it's like a bigger hit than a counter hit.
Yeah. For one of his, he goes into a special like flying forward stance, repeatedly hit a certain 5 seals. Are you press? Sure.
Yeah.
And then in his, if he does like his normal overhead, when you have the overhead seal on, just like a heavy hit, a special after it. Like he normally. He has the same thing with lows, but when he does the low, flies him into the sky.
I noticed that Crab did it very early burst bait there, but Potato Jones not spending it there, but did spend it there later in the combo, or later in the second combo.
Crab was telling me earlier today that he has both seals on. He can do, I think it's Love Ghost or Love Phantom combo.
Yeah.
Looked completely. If I see that today.
I think there's also unblockable setups with both seal. I'm not positive on that though. I could be misremembering. There's a lot of unique character stuff.
Eckhoff is playing around the fact that Potato Jones has the potential.
Well, unlike Strive, like a lot of these older games, like Blazblue, Melty Blood, like there's times where it's smarter to just back off and then bide for a better opportunity rather than overextend.
Yeah, defense is stronger in games that aren't.
Well, instant blocking is huge in this game.
Yeah.
There's barrier, there's instant barrier block, there's overdrive, like to like just kind of be like chain shift how it is in uni, but much stronger.
Are they doing 3?
It is first of 3 because it is winners finals. So Crab now up 2-0 over Potato Jones. You can tell Crab is kind of taking this way more seriously than the rest of the set. I think he understands that Potato Jones does know enough stuff with Susano to where it's like you can't underestimate.
If you give Susano too many,
Oh, nice burst bait.
I saw him do that exact same burst bait earlier today, and it didn't work first. But
Yeah.
I feel like at different levels of players, you find them bursting.
Well, it's a hard read. So like I know Dastro in Chicago. His huge thing he loves telling players is to quit burst baiting, because the outside of like ranked online, most players like when you burst bait at too much, they'll pick up your burst baiting and just stop bursting. So then you drop your combo and when you could have won.
I find that getting kind of
Probably good.
Able to catch that jump out.
there. That's version off of the overhead heavy.
I don't think this kills.
He at least could have
Overhead?
been able to.
Oh,
knock
whiffs the
down.
throw.
There it
There you
is.
go, nice
That would have been
cute little
such a
finish.
gap, bro. Oh, that would have been a huge far away throw.
And Crab taking that set 3-0 over Potato Jones. And then now I believe it is me and Kari up next on stream.
Good luck. I guess- But like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go get.
I am.
You know what? I'll be the judge of that. You should keep your body healthy and happy and healthy. You sound like that was my bad. I'm
Oh, no,
sorry.
it's like
No,
that.
maybe don't actually. Maybe neglect your body. I'm
Yeah,
just.
alright, where's the good food around here? I
The
don't
good
think-
food.
I like. There's a. It's a little pricey, but there's a kind of a nice. Like I guess American pubby place up. Like a mile north or so.
Okay.
Right over the Beltline.
Yeah,
So
I'll have to,
hopefully,
I'll have to catch Chimpo. I think we're gonna go to the.
Okay. That was a fun time. I still don't quite. That thing that kept catching me was that lariat. It looks like it's plus if you space it well.
I don't have to
Is
space
that
it at
true?
all.
Don't have to space it, bro.
It's always plus
Never
one.
mind. Then never mind, bro. Your move's That kept catching me a bit,
Yeah.
and there are a few other things that were scaring me, but it was a fun time. I enjoyed that. Literally near the end there, I was like, I'm not quite finding my answers here. I'm just gonna try and IB as much as I can and see if that helps. And
IBing
it
does
was
help,
helping.
but it's what you do with the IBs.
Yeah.
That matters. You need to make something happen with it.
Exactly.
He's the kind of character you kind of have to fight him similarly to. I don't know. You can wait and react to a lot of stuff, but a lot of that requires like system mechanics, like stuff like overdrive. Basically, like whenever you see somebody do like overheads or something, you need to just like overdrive through it and punish.
That's true.
That is another big thing.
I'm taking. That's actually something.
I'm gonna say I can't tell you
can
too
do.
many character
You don't
specific
have
things
to-
because you
don't
could
tell me
come
too
back in
much. Don't
grands,
tell me
but you
too
know,
much.
I can't give you.
I
can't
think
give you
I
all
have
the
some.
answers.
I have some ideas to try that I didn't quite
Yes.
get to.
Yeah.
That I want to try. So I might have some more tricks. So.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see if I can make it back because no matter either of these characters are really annoying for me to fight.
Who?
Both Nine and Rachel.
Oh yeah, they're both pretty
I don't-
annoying. Yeah.
I don't like either of them.
Yeah. They both have the capacity to kind of just zone you out.
Really
for a
keep
while.
me out.
Yeah.
But
See how it goes. Had to pick the cool stage first.
I like that.
That
was a
stage
good-
is awesome.
That's a good stage.
It's a
And you
good-
picked Jaeger's one of my. It's
Jaeger's
like top
awesome.
top
Jaeger's-
5 song for me.
It is so good. Awakening the Chaos is this is a goated song.
I don't
It's a
know,
little-
recognize this one. So.
It is a little long to fight to, but it is probably the best song on the soundtrack. I think it might be the best one.
I need to listen to it. Then.
It's
I don't know if I remember
this
this
is
one.
news theme.
Okay.
Well, I guess Lambda's now, but it used to. Got the choir
I love
coming
these,
in
I
on
love
this
these
one.
penguins. Meanwhile, there's one fiery demon keeping the town
Yes.
warm.
I can't remember like what it is, but I think Nine's like effective, and that's why her eyes look like that.
Yeah, that's
like
my. Because
she's like a dead woman walking.
Susanoo's win quote is like "Rejoice, great sage. I've granted you a second death" or something like
Yeah,
that.
no, she died already. I think she died in like whatever the Great War of this. Something. I don't know. I don't know all the lore. Ooh,
That's a tricky little cross projectile.
I was gonna say that was cool.
You can steer it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's one of the cool things about it.
Yeah.
But
I
I
usually
believe you
don't see
can also punch it. Like normals hit it. Yeah.
I actually don't know that. I had no idea. Ooh, tried to catch her through.
I know because I did it on accident the first time, and I was like,
hell
oh.
yeah, that's cool. We love interactable. That's why I like the Rachel Azrael matchup much. You get to interact because you get to Growler through a lot of Lobelia, because like Lobelia is like her main ender.
That's
a lot
really
of her
cool,
strings. So
actually.
you actually get to eat a projectile and immediately shoot it back at her if you're good at it. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I guess we're gonna lose comms for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go because we're
I
both in
guess.
exit.
Yeah, and we're both in CF.
Yeah, but we'll have to do our games here too in CF, so it'll get a little hectic here maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
George doing his best. We always appreciate his help.
Yeah, having George out is better than not.
Yes, there he goes.
I kind of like having him just walk for a little bit because you get to kind of take screen space and force them to like make a decision, and you kind of get to see what they're about, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get to consider their options. Because like nine has really unique move, but it is very like straightforward most of the time. She gets
Relatively linear, but
yes. Yeah, I mean she can be tricky with it because she can air dash back. She has 2 air dashes.
Yep.
But I mean, once she puts herself out there, right? Like then she
Exactly.
has like no more options. Kind of floaty in the air too. Got a floaty jump. It's kind of easy to anti-air her in certain spots unless like,
once she's used her second dash, it feels
Yeah.
really easy to. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's too hard to like chase her down too because it's kind of a slow air dash. If you're a character with a run, especially, although I guess Susan
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
have
don't,
an easy time.
I don't
with it.
quite count, do I?
Yeah, I mean Azrael doesn't either. It's part of the reason I don't like that matchup. I can't chase her as nicely as I'd like. Naota though, Naota chases this character like crazy. Or even Ragnar.
Oh, this Mikey talked to me about that. He was like, I want to start using that special from the air a little bit more because he was very mad that my 6A beat him out.
Special? Super?
The super that gives win back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's really powerful because like what's the counterplay to it?
Are you
right?
in danger state as well? Yeah, like when you're
Like
up in
there's-
the top right.
Yeah, like
what's
what's
like who's gonna hit that?
Exactly, yeah. I mean there's like some very character specific options that some characters probably have. but,
Nine
like,
might have like that cross projectile might be able to catch.
she
but-
either has that or she has Rock. Rock is really good because it tracks
Can
to
Rock
wherever-
hit that high up?
Yeah, Rock always tracks to directly above the opponent. It always tracks. The only thing is though it loses its tracking when traveling.
Yeah.
So like if they're moving forward, it won't catch them as they're moving forward, but it'll spawn to wherever they were.
I thought it has a max range though or something.
No, it's full screen.
It's full screen.
It is
Okay,
full screen. Yeah.
More
Yeah, Rock's
more
full
on my
screen.
list for this character.
Yeah, Rock is full screen. It's always a threat if she has it. But the threat of an actual combo of it requires spacing.
Yep.
Because like she can't convert from full screen unless she has like very specific.
Probably laser
Yeah.
super maybe or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she couldn't do like a regular combo. Right? She would have to defend reason.
Makes sense.
All right. I can kind of find it in stride right now, just zoning around. I mean, this is one of the things is that like Rachel's really good at just kind of keeping away and trying to. I like putting the timer on actually because it's like okay, you're gonna keep trying to.
Still got it off.
I would say you
It
can't
was a
get
good
hit,
idea though, because Mikey was playing a lot of keep away. It forces him to make some sort of. He has to land the hit.
Yeah, you have to make something happen. I do like the way Mikey's playing right now. I think he's kind of feeding into like the zoning that having a little harder, with it, but it's working out. Getting a better handle on the wind overheads too. Only going overhead every time though. Key thing to keep in mind.
No, I'm taking it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm
I say
have to
I
fight him.
talk to many players and they say pay attention to the kind of mix-ups that your mix-up opponent is running, right? Like if you see them, they have a high percentage of going for the same mix-up over and over. They're not mixing it.
Kari once again out in danger state. He's been burying a lot
Yeah, barrier's really good, but barrier doesn't really do a lot for you against Rachel.
against the wind, right?
Well, against wind and against projectiles. Like you don't really get much for burying projectiles. It's actually kind of recommended that you don't, because you can block them in the air too, and you can't push back your opponent.
Yeah.
If they're shooting a projectile at you. So like,
Yeah, that does make sense.
yeah, it's not very cost effective, I guess. How I would describe it. It doesn't really do much. Kinda
Oh,
giving away
Fairy.
barrier.
I'm assuming.
Fairy is nice. Fairy's nice, especially against Rachel, because her movement's kind of floaty, so she has to.
That makes
Otherwise,
sense
she's gonna
to
have to
me.
block it. or like put herself in weird.
And I just
situations
like
this.
throwing these spells that Mikey hasn't seen a lot of yet because I just don't think he has a lot of 9 experience.
No, no, it doesn't appear to be.
I want to see like a 214C from 9 full screen. I think that'll catch Mikey by surprise as well in a clutch moment.
Talking about the is it the big
That's the
big
flame fist
giant
overhead.
flame one? Yeah, that's
the overhead.
what's Navy pressure? What it's called?
Maybe
I think it's Navy pressure, and then I really like the DP that she has that hits like
That
half
spiral.
screen. Yes, that one is like
dagger?
I mean that's like the ultimate starter. That on counter hit is
Yeah?
like that is
Just
the
wall bounces and
Yes,
back
it is
fire?
insane. It's really fun.
That's
It's
like sword counter hit.
That is.
where
I mean,
just,
it's pure.
salivate over.
It is pure dopamine. It is such a good hit, and I would love to see Kari kind of take advantage of that because like Mikey's getting a ton of mileage of jumping at these weird ranges, right? That like Nine doesn't necessarily. I mean, she has anti-airs for it. She's got command normals for everything, but it's tricky. Yeah, we pushed the chair out of the way so we can.
I want to see. Yeah, there's a chair
Gotta see all the
blocking my view a
information.
bit.
Yeah. All right, very on deck. I like using the sword iris there. It's the big lightning down.
Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of hard for Nine to avoid the lightning once the bat's on her because her movement. I mean, she doesn't have a regular dash, right?
Exactly, and that super
No.
jump that is not getting her out.
No.
Oh, but you got him cornered now. You're still in danger state, which terrifies me.
Yeah.
Gravity well.
I was gonna
Wait.
say it terrifies me that you're still jumping when you're in dangerous state.
Yeah.
That's the real thing. You can't block in the air when you have that, right?
Exactly.
Can't block grounded normals. Well, most grounded normals. Not every grounded normals air block. Kind of. Not everyone's blessed. Ooh, counter it.
It looked like he was
Alright.
trying to throw out his spell.
Good ender.
Goes overhead again.
Yeah. Ooh, big catch air punish. I like that. Nice.
Burst.
Burst. Actually,
No.
that's actually quite nice for Kari.
Yeah. No active flow now.
Don't burst now. Just like hold on to your overdrive and use it for some.
A
sometime
really
you-
good, important moment.
Yeah, when you feel like you might be getting mixed.
He's gonna
that's
burst. He's gonna burst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock.
Overhead.
No combo.
Yeah.
He lets it drop. Feeling a little confident with it.
Yeah, just wants the screen space. Didn't necessarily need the wind, but now needs the wind more than ever. Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause now you
he
don't
doesn't
have
quite have the
anyone.
50 anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ari just looking to get in. He needs his one chance here.
Like he just wanted to pollute the screen for.
Oh,
6A. That move has
IVs?
like no recovery.
Come on. Oh, dodges that lightning.
Nice. Careful.
Late tech.
Overhead.
Catches him.
Yep, standing overhead.
We still go to 3 here, right? Is this?
No,
Oh no,
it's loser
semis. This is still 2. So that was
semis.
it.
Yeah, that is it.
And now I'm fighting Mikey.
Get to fight Mikey.
Rachel
See how Exert starts because Exert's supposed to be starting soon. Oh.
I was not as
Uh-oh.
smart.
Yeah. Hey, I've made that mistake enough times to say, you know what, I can't give away too much.
Please select your
All right,
character.
Mikey versus Jones. Boo. All right. We'll get a little rerun the last time we saw this set. Should be fun. See if Mikey makes some kind of adjustment around this. Looks like he's playing a little more solid, a little more confident on Rachel.
Yeah. I didn't know exactly like how Rachel is powerful. Like I didn't understand mechanics, and watching Mikey play is like really showing off like where kind of the zoning potential is, like especially with those lightning strikes and thing bats.
Yeah, the lightning in particular is really strong because it's like, if the bat gets on you, it's really hard to avoid it, especially if you're a character who doesn't have a dash, right? Because like you could see that Kari was like super jumping to avoid the sword iris, which is like the lightning bolt that comes down. But there's not really much else that Nine can do to hit it outside of just committing to dashes. And if she's committing to dashes, Rachel has a lot of precedent to actually hit it out, right? She can set up Lobelias while she's dashing and giving up her option. So it's really tricky. I think Nine has a lot to contend with in that matchup. Nine usually is the character who zones other people out.
Yeah.
But Rachel, I think, is in many ways the superior.
Yeah, I'd never seen like a character like Nine kind of on the back foot so hard, going from like the most dominant character in neutral to like very like in the back character,
Right,
like being
yeah.
pushed around.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. I mean, she does need to be somewhat close. She's more of like a mid-range monster. Because like her normals are really hard to contest with considering just how big they are, but also their properties are like a factor. Because all of her regular like normals are both projectile and physical property. So anytime you would try to use something to get through a regular character's like, so like think like a 6P, where you would try to invul through something. Not every like stuff like a Azrael 6A would go like invul through that because it
Yeah.
also has projectile property. So you just get stuffed. She like controls the neutral so well. All right, looks like we're getting right into it. Mikey looking a lot more confident routing right now. He's just gotta make some of these mix-ups happen a little. Yeah, good blocks.
That's on start.
Yeah. Looking a lot more confident like that. I'd like to see a little more JC from Mikey. JC's head, but hasn't quite found the answer yet. They trade, so let's work out. Potato Jones. Oh, quick overhead. Doesn't combo though. Does combo 5B after that. Get a little pickup. Okay. Yeah, weird wall hit. Weird wall positioning. That's something that's kind of a. Oh, that should be death.
Yeah, that's
Keep it
big
simple.
hit.
No, you didn't scale on the super. That was super. Okay. Doesn't need it. Scary, scary, scary. Yeah, this is one of those. It's one of those things where it's like, in this matchup, you have to really be careful. Yeah, you see immediately he's like winging away. He does not want to let Susan know it. Susan like is really, really, sticky in a lot of his offense, especially for a character like Rachel who doesn't have regular movement options because she's very floaty. Her jump is a little bit slower than a lot of other characters. So it's like really hard for her to like fuzzy block out. Nice blocks.
Great
Block overheads this time. There we go. We don't block overheads there. It was a little reset situation.
Thunder.
Yep. Block low was expecting an overhead, perhaps. Bro, he's mixing them in.
Grab.
First immediately. I kind of respect that because don't want to give isn't any more seals, but it looks like he's getting them anyways. He's already got going. What do we got? We got the mash. We got God hand or not God hand. God press. Man grab.
Kind of funny watching the characters who rather dominant normally in neutral get kind of pushed around by.
Yeah, no, the projectile is like so good. Right. So good because it pierces through other projectiles. That should be death. Nice. Oh, I spoke too soon. That was also almost a really nice pickup though. He kind of tried to adjust and wasn't ready for the hit, so he just said, "You know, I'm an RC. I have a lot of hits now. I'm trying to make something happen." But closing it out. See if Mikey answers back. This is this loser?
Rebel
Yes.
one.
So
Okay.
I played a 3.
Action.
Cool. 3 out of 5. All right. Getting our screen back. There we go. The blocks. Nice patience. I like that. Like, you know, not on a mash and get hit on this this overhead. Joe Jones. Oh, opted for
that's
command
the
grab,
grab.
and he's gonna convert off of it. He RC'd it. Okay. On low, we're very safe. Catcher's back and tries to get a pickup off of it, but fortunately on regular hit, it doesn't quite pick up the same way there. It has to be counter hit to pop them up with that. Either high hit, like air hit, or counter hit. Pop them up off catcher, otherwise it's just kind of not.
Rebel 2. Action.
And kind of carrying Potato Jones over. Gotta be careful.
I find it so funny that affects characters.
I think it's so cool. It's
I
like
think
it's
that's
such
like
an
one of the
interesting
most.
mechanic.
I think that's one.
I like George just kind of like
George
walking
is
the
just
screen right there. I really
Doing
like
the work.
Yeah.
What's the hours?
Expecting the
down the
overhead
neutral.
again. Not quite confident in reacting, but it seems.
Overhead.
Yeah. Oh, drops though. That was a really important combo to hit because he was gonna get exactly what he wanted. He was well. He's already got Grand Viper. That's good. But he still needs like sword and mash is fine. Yeah, that's not bad. Kind of a safe ender for a lot of.
I really like how Potato Jones.
Yes. I like using the defense staff there. There we go. The lightning staff. Oh, accidentally
Yeah,
gets 40. Was probably trying to super there, I think.
No, I was looking at his bar and he was on.
Oh, it's safe. All right, how badly does Potato Jones don't want to win this right now? Is
I
he
was
gonna
looking
burst?
at the seal he was on. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna have to mash it out.
Oh, wasn't ready to confirm. Careful of the catcher coming out. Oh, no punish. Oh no.
That minus?
Yeah, that's pretty minus. Yeah, it's minus unless he has it leveled up. Which no wait, he does have it leveled up, so it's
Yeah.
actually kind of safe.
When he got hit there, he wasn't trying to super. He was trying to actually mash out to get the level 1 because he was resting
The
on.
wheel
Yeah.
of fate is turning.
All right, quick.
Rebel 1.
Have to make some serious adjustments here to keep going in the bracket. That's gonna burst. Oh, not enough to punch. Yeah, might have had to opt for 5B instead, which might have worked. Yeah, I like using K right there. Ooh, air pickup. A little too far away for 2A. Might have been able to do 3 maybe. Like he's been doing a lot of delay tech, so it might have picked up anyways. 6B, yeah. God anti-air, God pressure tool.
I love
It's so good. Fatal counter, it does it all.
They're powerful. So it's a dominant.
Yes. It's incredibly good. Yeah. It's got unique counterplay, but it's unique universal counterplay. So it feels like an oxymoron. But
Doing like combo trials. You're like, okay, so I'll just fix
into a bunch of if it fatals, yeah, you can just do it again.
it around.
Yeah, so good. DP back. Yeah. I think DP on deck is really nice against this character because you don't want to get nixed a lot of the time if you feel like you're about to get instant overhead. Just commit to that. It's really hard to safe jump that from there. Yeah, he is quite tall, so. I mean, when he crouches, he's a little bit lower, but like he still can get instant overheaded, so very dangerous. Nice pick up like that. The Lobelia setup, lightning. Yeah, not ready to convert that, unfortunately. You gotta jump up into AC for that, and you gotta wind them down. Gotta spend wind. Spend wind to make wind. Gonna go for it? Yeah. Get your wind back. Very good. He's got 2 on stock. 3 now. And now. Yeah, what does Susan do about that? It doesn't really have a way to chase that. So, very strong option.
I mean, not without some of the skills on it.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for Potato Jones and unfortunately for Mikey, he has like all the skills that he really needs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's actually death.
and
Yeah, there we go.
Potato
Good for you.
Jones has been cooking today.
Yeah. All right. That's me and him now. Be in first finals or grands.
Good luck.
Yeah. Try and make it happen. Do it again.
Go Madison. Oh,
Bit ol' redo.
Yep.
世界の終点だ。よく見ておけ、傍観者。
both of these players have been cooking like crazy today. There may be like a difference in the level of competition that each of them has participated in. But I'd say it's anyone's game.
All right. So, grand finals: Potato Jones versus Crab. Tried my best to make it not Potato Jones because we're all in agreement that Potato Jones is the villain here.
It's true. I was gonna say we want no alternative to Milwaukee winning.
I feel like Crab started the snowball really hard in winners finals, so I assume if he's able to keep up that momentum from that set, it'll be not necessarily one-sided because Susano does shit ton of damage, but it'll be still very favored towards Crab.
Frequently, the mental stack carries over. Happening.
Yeah, I felt like Potato couldn't quite find his footing. That match was reaching with some 5C I saw him just getting caught.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that we will see Azrael again, but maybe because it's grand finals, Crab pulls out Naoto Ragnar, one of his secondary.
That would just be a power play.
I don't.
That would be cool. I'd love it.
I mean, he's played. Like, I know against Mikado, he plays Naoto and Ragnar into her ES. So, like, it's not out of the picture, but, like, we did see him go Azrael against Susano, so I guess, and we do see him locking in, so we'll
Color
be.
choice. We got okay.
Oh.
Right? No, not feeling that yet.
There's one and now.
Light blue? Nah, not the cyan. Oh, Crab's in agreement.
Oh, the light blue.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
I need my daily.
Are we going to the gate? Is the gate possible? No.
Avented.
The gate is not possible. Not possible.
Okay, if they were gonna put on less than one, I was gonna.
He's gonna put must die. I was gonna say it's gonna be must die.
He told me to put it on. I'm like, no.
No.
I can't give you the character buff in losers final.
From loser side, I think you.
Well, he knocked me in the loser side originally.
I know. I'm saying if you were there, I'd want you to play. I don't know. Rachel's theme good.
Rachel's theme is actually good. Yeah.
Good for her.
All right, here we are. Grand finals.
Oh,
that is
Call it right away.
Crazy read.
Potato.
They're 100.
I guess the song makes sense because with that air for a rated round start, someone must die. After
Someone
this.
must die. Unfortunately, Potato is in the corner now.
Garden off.
There's a low seal out, so very. Ooh!
Gets out. First to keep it. And get the pickup on the roll. Potato keeping pressure on. Oh! Gets hit here. That a single hit confirm?
Yes.
Woo!
My goat only does.
Maybe he put an RC there to close it out after that super.
Yeah, I wonder if
but
you thought it was gonna kill. I mean,
I assumed it was going to kill when he super confirmed
okay.
as well.
Oh, goes for throat. That's tough with.
Is that a reverse?
I don't know. I don't think Azrael has one, but I could be very wrong.
I feel like it's gotta be like some sense Slayer like or Cash. Wow.
No, he's Slayer-like in the sense that he can cross you up. Dash.
Flipping the very stage up to hit him.
Are there frame one backdashes? Is there backdashing game?
Yes. I think Hager's the only one with strike invincibility. And throw invincibility. I think actually Rachel might have that as well, because one of the options Rachel can do to approach. Crab taking game one, by the way, very quick. One of the options Rachel can do is she can do backdash into forward wind to approach with invincibility.
I like this kick with the cape. It's like a matador here.
I love the neutral. Poking each other out right now.
I think it's just
that could have been big.
two big button characters.
Yeah. My favorite archetype. Favorite archetype hype mode than Aura.
Okay.
Oh.
Rev.
Oh,
What's he got?
unfortunate
Oh,
drop.
drops.
Oh, nice anti-air there by Crab. Gets out of the corner. Big hit, not able to convert.
Okay.
Tried to go for the cross. Fiddle Jones ready for that.
Ah.
Low. Aura farming? Yeah, aura farming from the other side of the screen.
I think that is like an armored.
It beats projectiles.
Okay, he was. I
Like
think he was trying to catch
swords.
It'll
done?
Susano
absorb
6A.
Yeah.
6A.
Okay, we get a hit. Nice complement of skills here. Burst and go for it.
I'm sure Potato
Air to
Jones
air.
is avoiding.
It's a low.
6A, doesn't
Burst.
want
Good RC. Alright,
Such
Potato
a
takes the
fun
rounds.
airbud. Maybe.
I don't know.
Jumping.
Probably playing a bit more reactive, and unfortunately didn't work out there at round start, but able to get his turn hit. Has some. Ooh, nice
it.
counter hit.
You got both seals. Ugh.
That was a dirty.
Ugh.
Oh, could have gone into high.
Pummeling
Oh,
Potato
he
right
has
now.
both
Double
seals.
seals. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
no. And we
okay.
go for the over
Yep.
this time. All right.
It's a lot.
1-1 in game 2. Potato get something started again.
Ooh, wasn't a counter hit. I thought that would have been a counter hit, but I guess Potato press button there.
I love that button.
Goes for the cross of Ash.
Ooh,
Nice
dash.
back down.
Okay. Flip, but doesn't quite confirm it.
That was.
Oh, no. That'll do it.
That's Crab. Crab has a strong sense of direction.
Yes, I've mentioned this a couple times on stream, but he did get 13th at Evo.
Yep.
So
The wheel of fate is
this
turning.
with Azrael. So
What a goat.
yeah.
Sticking with the color.
Yeah.
Maybe the color is why he's.
He
losing
believes.
this. Yeah.
Believes in the color.
It's, you know what? If he loses this match and the set because of it, he's just gonna blame the color. It wasn't his fault.
Right.
It was he chose the wrong color.
Mid color aim.
But Potato's finding some footing here.
Oh, goes for overdrive. I like it. Just trying to play patient. Crab, unfortunately, able to get that hit on Potato. Take him to the corner. Not able to get. Ooh.
Neutral control.
I spoke too
Spectacular.
soon. I think it's not just you are right about neutral control, but it's more so just the interactions that have been happening. Have just Crab's been that's 4,400.
Yeah. Leave him on the wall there
So
for a
good.
second and then finish the job.
Crab now on championship point.
That 2C has been hit.
Ah, yeah, I was looking for the low.
If your feet aren't on the ground, it'll hit.
Great defense. Crab there, able to get the counter hit.
Okay.
Going.
What's the hit? Okay, where are we going with this one, Potato? Oh, good backdash. Wow.
Oh.
In the middle 5C.
Oh,
Oh,
tried
the
to go
DP.
DP didn't work out. Oh, is
Oh,
this
it's-
it? This.
It could be so over here. Yeah.
We're on the wall?
He has the
We're in the
I don't know
air?
if this was the right starter though.
Heavy
Oh,
knock.
Close to the
big
reset,
pick.
able to get the fatal counter hit there.
5C.
And Crab is the what? Crab is your Blazblue champion here at Madison Mashers Monthly, the 1-year anniversary. Kind of an impromptu bracket, but I believe it's the biggest bracket of the day.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Blazblue Nation has grown.
Yep.
Glad
A lot of
Milwaukee come out, had this idea.
Mhm.
Thanks for helping put it together, Mikey. It was a ton of fun. Yeah.
No problem. Glad everyone had a blast.
Congrats to Crab. Enjoy your Delta Beer Lab wall tack. Let's go. Hold it up. Oh, yeah. Let's go. There's your champion.
That's my man.
Well fought, Potato. Well fought, everyone. Thank you, Akito. Shout outs to Akito for fitting this in. I think it was a lot of fun. I think the viewers would agree. I think Street Fighter has started.
I don't know if we're doing VF on stream now.
Okay.
I think.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think it sounds like Virtual Fighter, and then Street Fighter might be on the other stream or might be starting.
okay,
later.
okay.
I'm not positive though.
Starting a little past mid.
All right. Well, GG's, everyone. Until next time.
GG's.